Hi, everybody. This is your friend Corey at A Mighty Mushroom or things related to Mighty Mushroom. This is my friend Kayla. Ah, you're an echo.
I need to put my headphones in, probably.
Yep.
Fine. Hi.
Kayla can't wear headphones and interrupted my new and amazing introduction that I worked on that I didn't work on. Anyway, so Kayla was down in Portland a couple days ago. Yesterday.
Yesterday, whatever
It was my birthday yesterday. I don't know. Time, like, I live in a time vortex. Like, time.
No, we totally do. I have no clue what day it is 90% of the time.
Yeah, well, my biggest problem is dates. Like, I often know it's Friday, but I often don't know what the date is unless I'm shipping orders. And if I'm shipping orders, I know the date because there's a date somewhere in there or whatever. I mean, I have this computer that's in my pocket all the time, and it will tell you the date. All you have to do is look at it. But generally, I know I'm usually too occupied to do that because, goofing off is such a large part of what I do. Hi, Michelle. How are you doing?
Hi, Michelle.
So, yeah, so I have a, what are you opening?
My monthly subscription, makeup subscription.
That sounds boring.
Not if you like makeup.
But I don't.
Well, then it would be boring to you.
It's a very fancy bubble mailer. I wish all my bubble mailers would look that good.
It is, and then your stuff every month comes in a makeup bag, like a custom makeup bag for the month.
Interesting.
Always different.
So you
very
have
cute. It's worth $10 a month for sure.
That's all it cost?
And I get a cute makeup bag. I got a brush. I got lip balm. I got lip stick, like lip cream, and facial detox purifying recovery mask. Anti-aging, because I'm apparently of a certain age now. And this is like a eyeshadow, and that's it for $10 every month.
What is the proprietor company?
It's called Ipsy, IPSY.
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 Wow, they must do a lot of business.
Yeah, and it's customized. So, like, if you say, I don't ever wear lipstick, right? I hate lipstick. They're not going to send you lipstick. Or if you say, like, I'm fair-skinned, so I don't want stuff that's this color, they won't send you that color. So they have, like, different things they send every month.
Very interesting. Sometimes I wonder how those businesses work, especially at like $10. Because, I mean, obviously bulk rate you can do pretty good, but still you have to get the contents almost for free.
Well, they're all sample sized, they're like, you're not getting like, well, this eyeshadow is like a full eyeshadow, but still,
yeah,
they get thousands of them.
Yeah, and if you work out the right deal or you're promoting for a company, I guess, I don't know the ins and outs. The subscription game to me seems really complicated, and it looks like there's a lot of competition, a lot.
And they weigh nothing. Like, this is probably like 5 ounces at the most.
Yeah, but that still costs like between $2.60 and $4.
Well, not for a company that's shipping out 100,000 of them.
Let's say they save 50%. It's still a number,
I think they're hoping that people will sign up for it and just keep it going.
Yeah.
And they make money on it in the long run,
Creator of Ipsy is all the creator of beauty. See, I don't know about any of this.
Yeah, and then they have Birchbox for men, like she said. So Birchbox does the same thing, but it'll have like hair gel or, hand cream or whatever men like. I don't know. Oh, that smells.
I was gonna make a comment, but I'm not gonna make that comment. I haven't owned a comb since like 1996, so
I believe that.
beauty subscription boxes are not in my wheelhouse. Though I do have like, I mean, because of my exposure, like I probably have $1,000, like if you of like men's perfume that I never wear. I always keep some of it. I've got some Chanel from like the 60s, but it smells like an old man's dead butt.
Would your wife like, so this is like a good gift though. Like this is something you buy for a woman in your life, you know?
Yeah, she doesn't like shit like that.
Oh, I fucking love it. I convinced myself to splurge on it in the beginning of the year, and I'm like, I'm never stopping this.
I'm going to continue to make fun of you for being cheap. You're like, I'm splurging on this. It's $10.
$10. It's my splurge to myself. I spend money on everybody else. I don't spend money on myself.
I think
$10 is my splurge.
Yeah. No, I think an essential part of like growing your own business is the ability to parlay, you know? Be like, okay, I'm not going to buy the $100 pair of shoes for myself. I'm going to buy 3 pairs of $32 shoes, and I'm going to sell for $100 each. And, you know.
Yeah, I'm going to thrift a pair of shoes for myself. That's worth $100.
Yeah, even though my clothing, I'm cool. Like everything I'm basically wearing is free, I would imagine, except there's like 3 exceptions. Well, maybe a couple more. I don't like wearing used shoes. It's like out of the question. I get myself new shoes because I don't like feet, and on new socks, and I would have an aversion to thrifted underpants, but
I don't think I'd wear a thrifted bathing suit unless it was brand new, like with the hygiene strip intact and the whole thing. Maybe. Never underwear. Shoes, I don't care though. Ugh. I don't know. Yeah, for some reason it doesn't bother me.
Yeah. So, I mean, I've bought shoes in the thrift store, but like the laces were like balled up and shut, you know, like they were new Nikes, obviously.
They have to be new.
They weren't like laced. Yeah, I'm not like into the whole. I'm not into the whole.
Can we discuss a live offer situation, and you guys can either tell me yes, I should take it, or no, I shouldn't?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I found these over the weekend. They are, I mean, I guess I could bring it up on my screen. That would probably be easier,
You could totally screen share that so we don't have to get blinded by your phone.
Everyone, please just look at my tiny little phone. Okay, let's screen share. First, let's find the offer. Basically, what I'm saying is I want you all to make good or bad decisions for me.
You need decision chicken, is what you're saying.
I do. Okay, so I bought 3 of these new in the box, vintage Princess of Power toys. I have all 3. They're all different.
What year are those from?
1985.
Wow, you found 3?
Yes, all 3 of them.
Wow, that's crazy.
I paid about $23 each for them.
Mm-hmm.
And I priced them between $100 to $170. This was the priciest one, depending on what the solds were and whether there were other ones for sale, etc. Mm-hmm. So I was asking $170, but I kind of made that price up. Like, there's no other ones of this one for sale right now. Mm-hmm. So they offered me $100, and I'm charging shipping.
Yeah, I would take the money and run.
Okay, I'm in.
I don't like
that. Just paid for all 3 of them for me.
Exactly.
So
and somebody probably got an awesome deal. And you're gonna make pure profit on the next ones.
Yay! Okay, I just, you know what? Sometimes you like have in your mind, at least for me, I get in my head like I need to make a certain amount on this, this, and this. So sometimes I need people who are removed from the situation to be like, what is your problem? Accept the fucking offer. Stop being such an idiot. So that's what I need.
Yeah, like here's the money.
Yeah. And Nicole does this for me all the time. She'll be like, what is your problem? Accept the offer and run away.
Yeah, run away, because you don't know when another one's going to come along. I've countered in a position where I was in a profitable position, both time-wise and money-wise, and countered because I'm like, oh, that's not what the market says, and then it sits there for a year. And I've done that innumerable times. So and I see other people do that all the time too. So sometimes you got to cut and run. You're like,
and that did just pay for all three of them.
Yeah. In this business, it's like we're in the business to turn that money over, right? eBay is a place where people come to get deals, and that's just proven time and time again. And, you know, you have to kind of flow with the platform in that way. So, I mean, let's say I have a guitar I paid $150 for, right? Guitars are expensive, and I know the market is $600. And somebody offers me $450, and I've met my goal for the day, I'm probably going to counter. Like, I'm probably going to be like, I know that like they always sell for this price. I'm going to counter. But let's say I'm like $300 away from my goal for the day. I'm like, here, take it. Peace.
I was $30 away from my goal, so
that
kind of blasted me out of the water for the day.
It's a perfect opportunity to even exceed your goals. And you did it profitably. It's not like you took a loss to hit your goal. So
my only thing was like, I just listed it this morning, but that's okay. You're right that it's smart to take it and move on.
Yeah. Green Thrifty Life stopped in to hopefully find some motivation. I'm glad that you stopped by to find some motivation. This is what's that? Jack Handy. I told my kids we were going to Disneyland, and so we got in the car, and I put on their, their Disney ears, and then we drove past a burned down building.
We're here to motivate you in some way.
Here's the truth. The truth of the matter is that we live in the best time to be alive and do what we all love to do. If you love to do this, there's just so many opportunities, and the generation before us amassed so many things, and they just didn't know how to get rid of them, or they just didn't want to. And now all of that stuff is coming onto the market, and it's coming onto the market rapidly. Here in Portland, anyway. I mean, houses are being turned over, and people are just dumping the stuff out of these houses, and it's crazy sometimes. It is absolutely nuts because they want to get in on the housing bubble might burst, so they want to get that stuff on the market, and they can't with, the rooms stuffed with crap from the 80s that probably don't want, but they know is worth some money.
Yeah.
We got the vegan flipper here. Brian, the vegan flipper. Come in.
Hello, vegan.
Brian, there's the link, buddy. If it's the first time you're watching this show, it's probably boring to you because I'm not that exciting. You should also know that this is an open forum, so we provide this open forum for people to, you can talk in the chat, whatever.
But we'd love it if you came in and like.
Yeah. So the point is to come live, show your face. You don't even have to actually show your face. You can turn off the camera and just talk, ask questions, participate. This is like a participatory forum. We mostly do it late at night because, I run an office during the day now. And I have a lot of things going on during the day. I try to do like a live Instagram video. I do it while I'm driving, which people have told me is a horrible idea, but I don't look at my phone. I just talk. So, and I might not say anything interesting, but at least, I'm not completely talking to myself.
Thank you, Green Thrifty Life. That's very nice. And I think we try to be like, we're no bullshit here. We're not trying to sell you anything. We're not trying to like buy our program so you can sell more trinkets. Like, we just want to talk about what we did today. We want to hear what you did today, and maybe we'll motivate you, or maybe we'll make you laugh, or maybe not.
Maybe we'll teach you how to tell your left from your right. Maybe you could teach us something.
Hold up your hand.
I mean, we're not here to. I mean, I feel like spreading our outlook of positivity is a really good thing because I really think everyone who participates in this has like a positive outlook. They might be at different stages. They may not aspire to be this or that, but they have a positive outlook and they're looking to contribute and freely contribute. So it's actually been a great experiment, I think. What do you think, Brian?
First, I want to start with a special message to you.
Oh shit!
Happy birthday!
I'm flattered.
I know I'm a day late, but
you know what? Better late than never. Thank you, Brian. That's very nice of you. It was a great birthday.
Good. Yeah, I saw you guys all hung out. So
yeah. I often have quite a busy schedule. This is kind of like the free time I have, and generally, I'm doing other eBay-oriented stuff, listing and that kind of thing. But I'm trying to step away from that. And oh, geez, we got Kevin in the chat. We got to get Kevin in here. Kevin, come in, talk to us. I'm a little bit tired because I drank a lot of wine yesterday, and then I came back here and drank a lot of beer, and then tried to finish watching that. So I got stuck in the middle of the Rashnishi documentary, Wild Country, and it's just fascinating. The whole thing is so fascinating to me, and peculiar, and like.
I'm blaming you guys for that too, by the way, because I started watching that too.
I can't get enough of it. I'm like looking up podcasts and.
Did you watch any of the Osho Foundation videos?
No, but it's on my thing. It's on my bookmark to watch.
It gets weird fast because it's like this guy's like, well, it's a religion, but I'm a nihilist. Like, what? They're like, I don't know. They bring up a lot of interesting arguments about politics and about like the separation of politics and government, and like the examples that they give. There's a lot of logic and a lot of like just the lack of the use of logic at the same time. So there's this weird yin and yang of the craziness.
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a lot of I don't know. A lot of confusion on their own part, I think.
Yeah, because it seems like you have a power struggle, somebody who doesn't desire power but desires wealth, and somebody who doesn't desire wealth but desires power, and they're together in some odd benediction. I don't even know what to call it, like some kind of death pact. And then Jonestown happened right before all this happened, and if you don't know about that, that's a whole nother crazy thing. Where they were in Guyana or something, Guyana in South America. They like bought a giant piece of land in the middle of the jungle and started they were Christians too. They weren't like Rashnishis who were. I don't know what Rashnishis actually were. They said they were a religion, but I don't know if they believed in religion. I don't know. It's so weird. Like it's so beyond my understanding of like how humans interact with each other that like I just don't get it. It's like I'm watching Aliens because I just don't understand it. It's a lot. Without a doubt, I wasn't level. Hold on. What's going on? I always get a laugh. Does it have gotten zero? What is it? You know what? I'm sorry, Green Thrifty Life. I mean, I'm sorry to say I'm sorry too. Like we've all most likely lost somebody close to us, and it's a long process. And being able to focus and have somebody to talk to is really important, definitely. And it's certainly never an easy process, but if you can channel that into like positivity, because the person who, that's what they would want, even if they weren't in a state where they could espouse that. I mean, I think human nature is we get confused easily, but I think we all want to live in like positive spaces where we can help other people. Well, I hope that's the way people are. That's the way I am, and I want to think that's the way most other people are too.
I like to believe that at least. And we're here. you know, I'm always here. If anybody ever, and this is, I just extend this to everyone. Like, if you ever need somebody to like talk to, bullshit with, because stuff's not going right, like, I've needed people before, and I'm glad that people were there to take the time to listen to me. So,
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm really tough, and I can be, and it might seem like that way in this chat and all of on this channel, but it's actually because I really do care about people, and I feel like I try to bring the parts of my personality that are most helpful to the space. So, yeah. So wait, let's go back here. It can be hard to focus, and we all go through phases where it's hard to focus. The higher the more risk you take, and the more your business gets more complex and that kind of thing, it changes the nature of like how you do things and why you do things. And you know, I'm going through a phase where I'm like trying to figure out how to properly delegate things and figure out what my highest use is. And you know, quality control is really my responsibility, but at this point, but maybe it's not my best strength. So I'm trying to figure out how to, because it's an art, right? But other people do it for them. So my main skill in all of this is actually going out there. What's up? Yeah. You need something? I will, I'm going to let you guys chat. And hi, Virginia.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi. Can you hear me?
yeah.
I still don't know how to do this thing.
No, it's working. You're good.
That's okay. You're going to have to excuse me for 1 minute. I have to go check on my daughter, but you guys continue to talk. And
you're good. You're good. Thing. We've got this. We don't need you. Just don't close the window and shut us down.
No, I'm just I'm just going to mute myself. But hi, Virginia. I'll be right back.
He always closes the window accidentally and then shuts it down. And then we're like, well, now what do we do? But hi, it's nice to finally put a face to the name that I've seen so many times on the various places across the internet.
Yeah, I'm here all the time, so I have nothing else to do.
But it's nice to see you. And how about we put you on the spot a little bit and you tell us a little bit about yourself, since we haven't been properly introduced.
Okay. How do I turn off this echo?
You might have your...
Do you have your YouTube playing?
Yeah.
Yes. Turn it off?
Yeah. Pause the YouTube stream, and then you'll be able to hear us directly through the extra window that we're chatting in.
Okay. I just X'd it out. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine. If you keep it open, you can see the chat, but we'll keep you posted if anything important happens.
Okay. Yep. So here's my room. There's all my boxes.
And so you sell primarily on eBay?
I do eBay and Amazon.
Okay.
And
what do you sell? Everything? Anything?
Everything.
Everything.
I buy liquidation, and then I go to the bins, and I go to thrift stores and yard sales. So
you are a jack
of all kinds of stuff.
Are you doing FBA, or are you fulfilling it yourself on Amazon?
FBA. Oh my God, where I have no room for any more stuff.
That is the nice thing about FBA, is you get to put it in a box and then it's gone and out of your life.
Yeah, if I had all my Amazon stuff in here, we'd have to move. I don't know.
How long have you been doing
this? I got a really cool bin, something at the bins this week.
Ooh, what is it?
It's a Grateful Dead shirt. Ooh. From 1993. It's so cool.
Oh my God.
Can you see it?
Yes.
Where's the back?
My parents are huge Deadheads. Like, my first concert when I was a tiny little baby was a Grateful Dead concert. And I wish that my dad had kept all of his Grateful Dead t-shirts because I would just be rolling in money.
We were big Deadheads.
Yeah.
I don't really want to sell this, but I put it up for auction yesterday. It's already at like $48, I think. So.
Oh my God.
I think I'll get like $100 for it.
It's hard to not sell it when you put it up and it's like it immediately like gains traction.
Yeah, when you know
You're
how
like,
much.
Okay, yeah, like I actually got married in Las Vegas on tour, and we had a Jerry Garcia impersonator do our wedding.
Oh my God.
Hey, that brings up a question I have.
That's fun.
How in the world did Jerry Garcia get into men's like fashion, like suits and ties?
I think he was dead after when they started the tie thing, and they just used his art.
I assumed it was just using his name and the art.
Okay, so it's probably just his estate doing it or something. Because I've seen shirts too now, like button-up shirts. So,
yeah, I definitely would assume it's just a name attached to.
Yeah, just like whoever decided to do that didn't have a very smart marketing plan. Because I don't think I ever saw him in a collared shirt, let alone a dress
with a tie. That is an awesome find.
I know. I saw it and I was like, shoo.
Green Thrifty Life says she loves it. You're ballsy enough to do it as an auction. That seems like an item for me that's
sold as a buy it now at $50, and I was like, I think they could have got more for it. So I started it, I think, at like 30 or something. And it's already got 3 bids.
A little higher then.
Yeah.
I think it's a common misconception. When people think of auctions, they immediately go to like a super low starting price. And they're like, it must be a 99-cent auction or something like that. And there's a ton of people that basically start an auction at the price that they'd be happy with. And then just, wait to see where it goes from there. So there's a ton of people that don't do auctions that start at, nothing.
Hey, what's this?
I don't do 99-cent auctions unless it's something I got for free. Oh, that's so cool.
What style is this? I forget. Like I used to have one. I bought it in Mexico, but.
Baja.
I think that is the name of it.
Okay. I just need to know a keyword to put in. So, because it doesn't have a brand or anything.
Drug rug also would work.
Maybe be careful using those terms, though. I don't know.
Maybe hippie.
Hippie might be better, yes. I can see like someone playing hacky sack wearing that. That's like really all I can't get that image out of my mind. How long have you been doing this, Virginia?
I've been doing it like hardcore since August. Because I just had my 3rd baby in September, so I quit my job and I started. I didn't even know about Amazon. I was just going to do eBay, and then I watched a video, but I had already ordered like 5 pallets all at once, not really knowing what I was going to do, and so it worked out.
So you came in, you like went hard. You were like, if I'm going to do this, I'm doing it like totally, and I'm just jumping in and getting it done.
Well, I was ordering from liquidation, and I kept getting outbid on their auction, so I was like getting mad, and I just bid on a whole bunch, and it just so happened I won all of them at the same time.
Oh, God.
I was like, oh no.
I've done that with storage units before.
Did it
so
work out?
Scary. I was like, I better
positively
make this work.
Like, did it work? Like, did you do well on them at least?
I made my money back at least on them.
Well, you know what? For a first round, making your money back is really good. I'm positive that the first handful of things that I purchased, I hardly made money back on. So I feel like that's a good start. But you were like dabbling in this before, and then you went like whole thing like August of last year.
Yeah, I used to get like books for free, and I would sell them on eBay, and then we would get a lot of like wholesale, like Grateful Dead pins and stuff, and sell it on lot. And that's what we did before we had kids. We just traveled and like did Grateful Dead tour. So that's my original reselling experience.
Oh.
But I had ordered like hippie skirts from liquidation like a long time ago, like 200 of them. So that's why I started ordering from them. And I was like, I'll just sell on eBay. And then I did pretty good.
And the rest is history.
Yeah.
And where are you from?
Oregon, too.
Oh. We got more Pacific Northwesters in the house. I love it. Love it.
Like 10 minutes from Eugene.
So that's like pretty south, right?
I guess. I don't know. I'm from Connecticut originally, so I know where Portland is, and I know where Eugene is, and that's about it.
I know I've driven through, like when I was moving, we drove through the Eugene area. I think it's more southern.
It's like southwest-ish.
Okay, yeah.
It's like above Ashland, higher than Ashland, but under Portland.
Okay. That makes sense.
Ashland, but under Portland?
Yes, that's her directions.
Whoa.
I understand. It makes sense.
No, what city, what town do you live in?
I live right outside of Eugene.
Oh, cool. It's nice. Eugene's not bad.
Yeah.
Cool.
I just grilled her
it's a lot cheaper than
and got
Portland.
all of her information. And I have deemed her worthy to be on the show.
Oh.
Yes.
Well,
feel free to watch the replay, Corey.
Does that mean I have to look at you?
All of us.
Excellent. Well, I'm sure they gave you a wonderful welcome. I don't know. I know that you've been kind of watching for a little while. It's great when somebody comes on for the first time and gets to interact. I didn't hear.
Well, I have like Roku TV, so everything just like starts playing on its own. And one day yours popped up, and it just like caught my attention. He started talking about some crazy something, and I was like, "Who is this guy?"
I love the thought of her watching something completely different and then being like, "What the fuck is this?" Like,
yeah, because it's like you're all of a sudden you're watching like a rake and profit video or something, and he's like talking about and all of a sudden like drinking whiskey out of like a teacup or something.
And we're talking about like Bitcoin
being made by alien robot computers.
I think it was a credit card one when you were talking about credit. And I was like,
no, that actually,
I mean, it's good.
That was one of the most like the information that's contained in there. Somebody would probably pay a lot of money for because it could basically.
Yeah, I watched it twice.
Change seriously, it could change your future in a very, very, very positive way. Most people just don't understand the power of like being able to leverage that, you know.
Thrifty Life said she also found us through YouTube autoplay.
That's amazing. I have like we don't seek subscribers per se. Like our business model would be the opposite, where like we avoid subscribers.
Like if we could delete people from watching this, I think we might. If we could somehow make this more elite, we would try to do that.
Yeah, elite. We're the elite. I mean, we get very little trollism, but it's just because we have very little viewership. I watch other like live shows, and there's always like stupid troll assholes. That's what I don't want, but I just don't think you can avoid it on YouTube. I think all the YouTube brings the trolls to the internet.
To the yard.
I think it helps that it's like, you know, it's 9, 10 o'clock for us usually, but that means it's like 11, 12, 1 o'clock on the East Coast. So a lot of people are just like, I don't have the time to stay up that late just to fuck with people.
I cannot subscribe to that. I don't believe that for 1 minute.
You don't think so?
No. No, not
Maybe I'm trying to Maybe I'm thinking positively here. I want to believe that there's a reason.
Yeah,
I think it keeps away the casual trolls.
Oh yeah, you'd have to be a dedicated troll. I think that's true.
Well, the other thing is like, there's no. I just pop up randomly. Like,
Yeah, there's no schedule.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, we have like a time period, but it's not like, you know, you can't be like, I'm gonna sit here and like, you know, laugh at people's grandmas falling on ice until they whatever.
That's terrible.
Well, that's what trolls do.
Are you watching my playlist?
So normally during this time period, I would be completing drafts, and I do have 116 uncompleted drafts. So I could do that right now, but I don't know if I'm going to, because I kind of want John to do it. I don't know.
You can do some.
Yeah, that's true. Like, I guess I could do something. So Virginia is outside of Eugene, and she is. I missed the last part, so we're just gonna go through it because I don't want to go. I'm never gonna watch these videos again. Seriously, I've never watched one twice. Where was I saying? Oh yeah, so
I showed them this cool shirt I got at the bins.
I want to see.
The other day. What was it? Friday, last Friday.
Where's the closest bins to you?
Salem.
Ooh, oh my God.
Yeah, it's like an hour, but
it's an hour. Yikers! What year is that? 93. Yeah, that's cool.
93.
I just
summer tour. It's got Eugene.
Oh, that's cool. I just sold one from the 95 summer tour. It's got like this crazy like sea guy with a trident or something. It sold for like $55.
Nice.
I thought it was kind of low.
I put mine on auction, and right now it is at, let me see. Where'd it go? I don't know. It's at 40 something.
That's awesome.
It's at 46, and it's got 5 days left. So.
Oh wow, that's good. Your graphic is, mine was worn significantly, and your graphic is, I think that's a better shirt, and it could go.
It's in like really.
Yeah, it is in really good condition, and the subject, like, it's really cool. Like the coloration is really good. Yeah, that's awesome. And I mean,
I think it's gonna do.
Can you give me the keywords so I can find it on eBay right now?
Yeah. What did I put? Vintage Grateful Dead Summer 93 tour shirt. I think it's the only one.
Oh, there it is. Is that 46? Yeah, let me see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's not bad. It's got like the puff. Is that puffy paint on there?
Yeah.
We got to get you. What are you taking your pictures with?
My shitty phone. That is really shitty.
What kind of shitty phone do you have?
I have a Kyocera Hydro. I don't know. It's like a $30 Cricket phone.
Dude.
My pictures suck.
After you sell this shirt, go get yourself. So are you? We got to get you like a Nokia. So Nokia makes a phone, and you can get them used for $75 to $100. It's got a 12 megapixel front and rear facing, and it's got a 6-core processor in it. It's called the Nokia. They make a 6 and a 7, and they're Android phones. And I can show you some pictures that were like taken today on that, and it works really well with the app. You can actually edit the pictures on the app on that version of Android.
Oh, sweetheart. We need to get you.
My phone, the only settings it has is like turn off the flash or not.
Oh,
that's it.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Sweet baby Jesus. We got to fix you. We got to get you fixed up.
We want to help.
Yeah. I might have a spare phone I can send you. Seriously.
Oh, I'm embarrassed.
No, don't be. We want to help.
No, dude. There's a
I
video
still
where like.
sell a lot.
No, I'm looking at your stuff. You
Yeah,
have great
no, you
stuff.
have really good stuff. It's just.
But imagine how much better it would be if people could see the items that you're selling.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you should do a store review on me.
We are
Don't
right
be nice.
now.
Let's do it. Right
we
now.
are. That's literally what we're
now.
doing.
Okay, but we're
Don't
gonna do a
hold back
store review,
either.
and then I'm gonna send you a phone.
So, like, you've got this insanely gorgeous Diane von Furstenberg wrap
Oh my
dress.
god, that picture is the worst.
The
Definitely.
picture makes me want to kill myself. But the dress is
like
amazing.
you're making me sound nice,
well,
right?
I'm being hyperbolic. That's all.
I know you are. Okay, let me.
No,
hold
that
on.
picture pisses me off every time I look at it.
One damn
It's
second.
so bad.
She's getting ahead of me.
How am I getting ahead of you? You said let's do it, so I'm doing it.
Just let me get to it.
I didn't realize I had to wait for you. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm not as smart as you. I'm not as fast as you. And
Did someone record that? Can someone please snapshot that for me?
get the fuck out of here. It's Grateful Dead 93 what? God damn it, I lost it.
Summer.
Summer
93
tour.
summer shirt.
Oh, dude. Okay. Tie-dye dancing ring.
I mean, so the good thing about that shirt is it's gonna sell no matter what kind of potato you take the pictures with.
Exactly.
Like, because people are looking for it specifically. Where you're gonna run into issues is like selling the commodity items that like there's 100 of them.
Even this item, I think that you would end up getting twice as much for having it on a form with proper. These pictures are real. I mean, I'm not saying I always preface this by saying like I don't take the best pictures, but this is like you can see like pixels. I can see the individual pixels on this thing.
I know it's bad.
I like how you have the Grateful Dead shirt and you have 420 feedback right now.
I just noticed that. I was like, that's very
amazing. Okay, so they're not all that bad though. So like,
well, some of them
you can
are.
Tell when you have good lighting.
Photos.
When you have good lighting, though, you can tell your pictures are a little better. So it's when you've got that low lighting that it's real rough.
If I'm going to ask you a question, and I hope I'm not going to embarrass you here, but I am going to help you after. Are you taking pictures with that? Is because like that's what you can afford and use, or are you just like I don't want to buy something else? Like honestly.
I'm trying to keep I don't want to buy a new phone until that one breaks, and it hasn't broken yet.
Yeah, but I mean, for all intents and purpose, it is broken. Like, oh my gosh. Okay, I have an extra. I'm seriously. I'm sending you a phone. I'm sending you a phone. Okay, so let's do a store review here.
This is why we're here.
Yeah. I mean, if you can avoid it, so like. It just like this thing's like a 4 megapixel camera. Like you can't even see. The biggest thing that I see in a lot of these pictures is that if there was an issue, you wouldn't be able to see it. Right?
Yeah.
True.
You just wouldn't be because the resolution is so low. Your lighting, honestly, it's weird and tinted to the green side, but it's kind of full, you know? I mean, the lighting isn't as bad. But
I've tried every different room in my house besides going outside, and I don't know what to do.
You need a light cube. You need a light cube and a proper camera. It's very. I mean, you can if you don't want to use a phone, you can use a digital camera. But I mean, these pictures are really bad. They really are.
And digital cameras are an option.
The good thing is that your eye is really good, and the stuff that you have for sale. Okay, you're the one with this. You were asking about this
Nintendo thing. I remember that.
Yeah. That was really cool. I totally forgot about that. Such an interesting piece. Yeah, so you definitely have an eye for finding the right stuff. I mean, I'm looking through this stuff in here, and I don't know what these. etched glass things. I don't think your prices are ridiculous either.
No, I don't either. I'm looking through and like for
all
clothing,
I see,
everything seems good.
You've probably seen me review stores. I am brutal when it comes to reviewing stores, and like it's actually, I mean, your pricing is pretty much on point. You have desirable.
Yeah, your stuff
items.
isn't crap.
No, you have desirable. You have a pine cone. That's funny.
If I could make a suggestion, if you're not tied to your eBay name,
dude,
I would make your eBay name something like
something memorable.
Miller Store.
How do you change it?
You can change it right from now. Like a name and 7,000 numbers.
Yeah.
Like, because you want somebody to find your stuff and like it and be like, oh, I want to go back to that store. What was the name of it? And they're like, oh, it's 100 characters long.
And tell her how to change. Isn't it under?
My husband started the eBay account like 10 years ago, and I don't know. And then
That's
I just took it over.
There's nothing wrong with that.
The reason my name is a mighty mushroom is only because I've tried to pick something that was like alliteration that was memorable, really. So
okay, think of one for me.
Well, we don't know what your shtick it. Like mine is Hazel Hearts.
Well,
Vintage
like based on my store, which
started with
low megapixel shop.
Damn.
I'm just kidding. God.
Damn.
No,
I mean, you know what? Pick something from a Grateful Dead song. Like that's your thing. You said you love the Grateful Dead.
I love the Grateful Dead too. I was listening to the Grateful Dead all day today. Pick.
Like I would.
Maybe I could do my daughter's name.
What is your daughter's name?
Meadow Sunshine.
Dude, that's a great name for a shop. So,
I love it.
So do you know how to change your eBay name?
Nope.
Okay, hold on. We'll do it live right now. So you go to
Manage store?
No, it's not your store. It's actually your profile. So check this out. This is the best way to do it. So go into
there's two different places. There's changing your login, and then there's changing your store name.
You want to change your username, okay? So, because that's what shows up, right? Then you can change the name of your store later, but first you want to change your username. So if you look up eBay username, just that term on Google, and then you go down, there's a special, they have this special they have a special page. It's actually, and it'll say changing your username, and then there'll be like a slash and then eBay. Here, I'll screen share and show you. Hold on one second. I'm going to screen share and show you. It is this link right here. Do you see this here? Changing.
Yeah.
So if you click on that, and then if you're logged in, you need to be logged in, it'll let you change your username. Then when it appears, it'll be, what is it, Meadow Sunshine?
Yeah.
That's cool.
So it might be taken, but you can try at least. It'll tell you whether it is or not.
And if it is, you can put an A at the front, a Meadow Sunshine or Meadow Sunshine Shop or, Meadow Sunshine Traders or whatever. Just something that people can remember. Does it give you suggestions for names anymore? It used to.
I think it does.
Yeah.
I don't really pay attention to that kind of thing.
It's important.
But maybe they do.
It's not. So when somebody wants to find you again, you have to remember there are a billion unique listings on eBay. And they might like what you have and they want to continue. They might have forgotten to follow you. They might not know how, so they come back and check. You want to have that. And you want to have an identity, that you can share on social media and here as well if you want to grow your business. I'm making these assumptions based on the fact that you want to grow your business.
But yeah, and then you can have an Instagram that has the same name, and then you can freely share that information without worrying that it's tied to like pictures of your kids if you don't want that or whatever it happens to be.
Yeah. you can basically, I mean, it's part of the brand that you create online, you know, which I really do think is incredibly important to do early.
Oh, I think I did it.
Nice.
Look at you. Look at you, one step in the right direction. I
Let's
love
see
it.
what she changed it to.
Yes.
Meadow
It
Sunshine.
works.
Nice. It wasn't taken. That's amazing. You look how lucky you got.
Wow.
That's so
So
sweet.
now if you go to ebay.com/user/Meadow Sunshine, there you are.
Yeah, dude.
How fantastic is that?
Nice.
And that is a totally sweet name too, by the way.
It
I
is.
love that.
Thank you.
That's so cool.
Hi, Nicole.
Hi, Nicole. I didn't know you were here. I was not watching the screen.
By my kimono.
Holy
I was like, are you
kimono.
wearing your kimono?
It's so good.
You have the most amazing kimono now. You're all set.
Nicole.
It's got gold on it. I'm about to take all the gold off and sell it though.
Do not. Stop it.
Oh, yes, I am. If this is worth as much as Corey showed me yesterday, I'm absolutely cutting all the gold off it.
Cutting all the gold off of it.
But then your dragon will be all messed up.
We'll go buy a cheaper kimono.
She'll buy a real dragon with that shit.
Boom.
Yeah, some of those gold thread kimonos, though.
Nicole, do you know Virginia? She is in Oregon. She is south of us, somewhere around Eugene.
No, hi, Virginia.
Hi,
We
Nicole.
were reviewing her store.
Yeah.
Virginia, do you want to be in our lunch gang?
Sure.
Awesome.
Where do you guys
She's
do
not
lunch?
exactly that close, but
Well, you said you would come.
well, I mean,
I'm going to
I'm an
Portland
insane person.
Friday.
Nice.
Oh,
I'm going to California Friday.
Oh.
I'll be here, Virginia.
No, I was complaining because I miss having big kid lunches. Like I miss having coworkers. It's like, oh, every Thursday we go and we have lunch together, you know?
I'm definitely into that.
And so I was complaining about it with a friend who has a big kid job, and he's like, oh, every other weekend go and having lunch with my friends. And I was like, that's bullshit. Like, I don't have that.
That's bullshit.
I forgot how to talk to grown-ups. I'm surrounded by kids. Oh
that
my God.
happens.
Yeah, it happens.
Well, Virginia, you can come to our bi-monthly lunch meetups that I'm having.
Bi-monthly is good. Yeah. We're gonna do some when the summer comes along and the weather's a little bit better. I have like a really awesome outdoor area in my shop in Selwood, and we'll do some online merchant meetups and stuff like that.
I'm coming
Very
just
nice.
for the happy hour.
What's up?
I'm coming just for the happy hour on your patio.
And then you have to leave.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly out, happy hour, and then fly back.
One drink and you're gone.
No, I'm flying. I can have as much as I want.
That's true.
Yeah.
How are you getting? Is the plane like? Are you parachuting in from? Is there a runway at
I'm
his
just gonna
shop?
hold a parachute and
The
drop.
roof is really big. You could totally land on the roof, and it's
Probably be
flat
fine.
on the other side, so you could land on it in a
If
parachute.
I go get my pilot's license, I can rent a chopper.
You can rent a chopper.
Okay, let's go back to what you guys were doing before I got here. Sorry.
We were reviewing Virginia's store, which was Matthew Johnson 47,996,412, and we got it changed successfully to Meadow Sunshine, which is the name of her daughter, right?
Yes, but I'm still seeing it as the other one.
Refresh. I'm looking at it right now.
It will take about 24 hours for everyone to be able to see it.
Oh, I can see it right now.
Yeah, I'm seeing it
Okay,
now.
because he says he can see it. I still see the other one.
You're gonna have to you might have some kind of stored data that you have to I reset it. So
Yeah, about.
you don't need to log
I don't
out.
know. My computer's being weird. I'm just gonna leave it for now. If you can see it, then I'm sure it's good.
Oh, it's here. Yeah. Here, I can do this amazing thing that the internet does. I can put it on me, and then do this, and then prove to you that you were successful. Like this, and then we share. Hey, look, it's right here. And if I shake this,
Look at there's my stuff.
And we need to get you a picture there.
yeah,
You need a picture there, whether it's a logo or a personal photo or whatever you want, but we need to have some kind of personal identifying image.
Well, yeah, like now that you have a brand that you can use, you can do whatever you want. And you can put a little avatar right there. But great. Okay, so let's go back to reviewing the store. So how many items do you have listed? Ooh, you have 1 negative feedback. What happened there?
Oh, whatever. Don't give a shit. I have like 100 negative feedback.
And it was
right
within
when
the
I
last
started.
12 months.
Yeah.
It's
Can you not?
like new other, but they said there was hair in the Velcro or something.
Oh, God.
But I refunded them and let them keep it. So, and they still gave me a negative. So,
Will you leave the store over here?
Yes. It'll drop off any moment now. It looks like it was within the last 12.
Yeah, it'll go away. It'll go away. It only affects your feedback for a year. It only affects your feedback for a year.
No, that doesn't work.
What? Yeah. It doesn't work.
It's not, Kayla, that link didn't work.
There's something when I put links in the chat that they don't work, but her store name is Meadow Sunshine.
Put it right here on our chat.
Oh, I never have that popped out. I don't know.
But you put USR, is that right? Isn't it user?
Okay, I see it now.
I'm looking at it on my screen, and it's USR.
Okay. So that definitely works. So let's go through and
something happens when you link things in the YouTube chat. It doesn't always come through like it's supposed to.
Well, the first issue is that she's not following my store. So you need to go to State's Place and follow me. And then you also need to click the link that says sign up for the store newsletters.
I kind of want to unfollow you now.
I'm about to. Go to her YouTube, click the bell icon.
No. I'm not talking about YouTube. I'm talking about my actual
I'll give
store.
you the address of her office and you can send her poop.
No, I'm talking about my store on eBay. Sign up for my newsletter. I'm trying to get a newsletter.
Okay, I will. I'm trying to put a picture in now. Here.
I don't know how to read this.
Help her with her store, not have her sign up for your newsletter.
Tell her about the sale
I have priorities.
if you want to sell something, Nicole.
I'm gonna dissolve your robe in acid.
The gold won't get eaten, right?
Correct. I'll just have the gold.
I don't really care.
Basically, you just gave her an idea of how to do what she wanted to do anyway.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Brian. See?
Thinking outside the box.
Okay. So I'm gonna screen share this, and we're gonna.
Aren't you guys glad I came on?
Yeah, you're distracting us from what we're trying to do, which is review her store.
I worked all day long, and now it sucked. It sucked a lot. What the heck is Brian wearing?
He was wearing a birthday cake hat before, but so Virginia.
That's the worst vest I've ever seen.
Square?
You guys are
God.
I don't even know what's on it, honestly. It was from the bins.
Oh,
got
let's just put it on.
Can you guys take this seriously for a minute?
Yes, Corey, I'm sorry.
I'm very serious.
1 minute.
Dude, okay. All right. So I'm looking at like high to low. It looks like you have a lot of stock photos. These all stock photos?
Because my camera sucks, so anything I can use a stock photo for, I do.
And when you're putting something brand new, do you have tags on those things?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Why is this Monopoly game $85?
Because it's a sealed 1961
Oh,
game.
you're the one with the Nintendo game.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's got cool stuff, man. What are you doing? Like, what are your monthly sales, if you don't mind me asking?
Why do you have a
Screen sharing right now.
I'm trying
We're
to.
going up. Like 1,700.
Okay, it's cool. How long have you been selling?
Since August, so
Okay.
I don't know, what's that? 7 months?
Not long at all. And you're sourcing a lot of stuff from Goodwill's mostly. Is that right?
Yeah, St. Vinny's is better than Goodwill.
Okay.
But yeah.
Mostly from thrift shops then.
Yep.
The season is coming along for garage sales, so can do really well. If you're in the thrift shop like model, garage sales are great. These Tevas are really cool, but you can't see, the problem is you can't see any detail in these pictures. They're so bad. They're so, I mean, your orientation.
I thought those ones were good.
What? Yikes. Look.
I was all proud of that. I was like, oh, that one came out pretty good.
Yikes.
That's okay. We're gonna work on it.
Yeah, we're gonna.
It's not my fault. What about that guy? Oh,
photos are really blurry. So, like, what are you using to take photos with?
My phone.
What type of phone do you have?
We already interviewed her about this.
A rotary.
Yeah.
She has like a 2 or 3 megapixel camera on the phone.
It's a Q Sarah. Yeah. I don't know. It's a $30 Cricket phone. It's it's waterproof.
You should.
It's okay. We're gonna work on getting her a better phone to take a picture with.
Yeah, find out a way to make it not waterproof and then put it in the toilet. Because that's what
just put in your descriptions that all pictures were taken underwater.
There you go, Brian. Brian, have you found any flaws on that shirt that you just searched for flaws for like 5 minutes on?
Oh my gosh. The Grub Master is killing. Oh, it's the Shrub Master? I love the Shrub Master. I like your eye for stuff. You do. You are good.
I mean, can I show you my favorite listing?
Yeah.
I'm going to pull it up. Let me find my screen share. I really like this. So I think it's super crafty. Hold on.
Are you talking about the shirt I'm looking at right now? I'm not looking for flaws.
It's a pine cone.
The concert shirt.
It's a fucking pine cone.
You are selling a pine cone
for $28. And it's new.
And
it's new.
Well, no one has ever pine coned with it before.
Where are the tags on that?
I really like. Why are you
look up the sold on giant pine cone? I'm telling you.
No,
I'm with you.
People sell pine cones.
Look it up. Look up how much giant pine cones are selling for.
Dude,
like $50. Mine's a bargain.
Exactly, and it's like a foot long, right? That's like a giant pine cone.
How many of those?
I got a whole bag full of them.
I got a whole bag full of them. Are you selling any of them, or do you just have a bag full of them?
I haven't sold any yet, but I will. My son brought them home one day, and I looked them up, and I was like, damn, those are going for a good amount of money.
See, that's a crafty person right there. They see something weird, and they go, I'm going to look that up on eBay.
All kinds of weird stuff.
Everything.
I appreciate it.
It's going to sell. It's got a watcher, I think.
I could make you sell one right now. I could buy one of your pine cones.
I mean, Lenny would probably love a pine cone.
But I could just walk outside and grab one because there's a white pine tree.
Once I get a real crisp picture of that thing, it's going to sell in like a second.
Yeah, I think so. Can I actually give some tips? Look, I have like some real tips. So I think like the pine cone thing is smart, right? Like I think it's smart that you're being crafty, but you're not going to sell that unless you photograph it in a way that makes people want it. Let me show you something. Corey, you can continue. It's going to take me a second to show you something.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Corey, you get over here.
As a guest on the show, thank you. Would you like to order?
Remember when I yelled at you to stand somewhere yesterday?
Yeah, that was hilarious. I was about to throw you into the street, but I like you.
But I like it.
Oh my gosh! See, Brian's back there actually working.
I'm working like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
and I'm
reviewing. I can do some giraffes.
I'm only working because I see you work every night, Corey, and I usually sit here and do nothing. So.
Oh, it's the opposite tonight.
Yeah, I figured
you're his inspiration.
Figured I'd try this out for a change.
Try working? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good idea. I'm gonna put in a counter offer for $3 more than.
Look, Nicole, I'm branching out.
Are you going to try that on for us too, though?
I would try it on, but it doesn't have a size, and I don't think my boobs are small enough to fit in it.
That's just like your opinion, man.
That's true. That is very much opinionated.
That's just like your opinion, man. Okay, so I got totally sidetracked. I was trying to look at Virginia store. You guys messed with me, and then I got an offer for a hat that was a good offer, but I didn't take it for some reason.
Okay, so like this is my friend. Oh, actually, I sent this to somebody.
Hey, when I bought that hat, I bought the rights to the picture too, right, Corey?
Dude, that's a replenishable. I bought like 30 of those.
I know, but I mean, I'm allowed to use the picture though.
I mean, apparently people just think that they can use any picture of me on the internet whenever they want.
Make me big. Look at, so see this? This is a pencil sharpener, right? This pencil sharpener is just a pencil sharpener, but he makes it look sexy with these photos. So what I'm saying, you're gonna sell things. Yeah, hot. So what I'm saying is, like, if you're going to do like a pine cone situation, you need to find a way to make it look as sexy as this looks. You know what I'm saying, though, right?
I'm laughing at Corey.
Yeah, I'm muted, Kayla.
Look at this.
Corey's gonna send me a new phone. That is yeah.
Yeah, that's a beautiful photo.
Yeah.
So this guy's name is Picking for Profit. He's one of my favorite. I've known him for a long time. I actually met him in person at the rally. He's a super good guy. He's a photographer on the side, but he's also always willing to give tips. So like maybe he has a YouTube channel. We should go watch him. And he's always talking about, he buys, Corey, you would love this guy. Maybe we'll get him on here one time. He's always buying like weird stuff. And then his goal is just to take like super good photos of it. And that's why people buy it.
Yeah. I think I've followed him on Instagram, actually.
Do you guys use your phones? Or you have cameras?
I use my phone.
Most of us use our phone.
So, like I was saying, so I mean, my iPhone 6, what does this have, like a 7 or 8 megapixel? Something like that. I don't particularly like the way it takes pictures in the light cube on the eBay app. So I experimented with a few phones, and I kind of have settled on the Android Nokia, but we still use both. So if I have two people listing, one's listing on the iPhone, the other one's listing on the Apple phone. But I think as far as like plug and play goes, you could really do a lot with an iPhone. A lot. You really can. So
I've never had an iPhone.
Wow.
I've always been an Android.
Well, and there's plenty of Android phones that will take just as good photos. I don't happen to use Android, so I can't tell you which one is good, but I mean,
the Android app for eBay is much better. It just has more functionality.
I heard it was worse. I heard that people liked it less because you can't upload multiple photos at one time. Is that true? I thought someone said that.
That is true.
Yeah, but then on the Apple app, you can't take square photos. It's annoying.
Yeah, I just take my photos with the camera. I don't use the app for that. I don't like that functionality anyway.
Yeah, I don't either.
What do you use to take your pictures with, Brian?
iPhone 7.
So
but I just take them on the phone and let it iDrop to my computer. I don't take them on the app.
Got it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, for the sake of, let's just look at some. I can go to my own store and.
Hi, Dave.
Hello.
Yeah, hi, Dave.
Dave Destroy, how are you, buddy?
I'm really good. How are we doing?
Good.
We're just trying to help Virginia with her store a little bit. I don't know if she wanted help or not, but we all just like stepped forward.
Unsolicited. I was watching that.
I'll take help.
We just recently went through a name change on our store. For a long time, we've had a debate whether our original store name had any impact on people not buying from our store. We just had it as the Destroy family, just as that was us and who we were. And we did well, but we weren't sure if people would see it and be like, oh well, I don't really want this. I don't want to buy from that because it sounds negative. And we changed it. And I'm not sure if it was a combination of the name change or how we were listing for several days, but we took a drastic hit in sales for about 4 or 5 days afterwards. I'm hoping it wasn't related, but it was too close that it felt like it was.
Whoa. We have some black capelin caviar. What in the?
I got it to send to Amazon, and then I changed my mind, so I put it on eBay.
Oh my gosh.
What is it?
Caviar?
Like that's what you eat?
Are you joking right now?
I could
No,
still send it into Amazon.
Corey hates me tonight. No, I mean it. Is it like
No, I don't.
like caviar, like the things you eat, right?
Yeah, they're eggs of fish that are cured in
Ew.
How? But I'm wondering how you were going to be able to send that into Amazon. Aren't you gated in food?
I'm not gated.
I can send food.
I got
to Amazon.
ungated.
Yeah, it's not that hard to get ungated in the food category. They actually opened it up to everybody for about a month where you could get ungated by basically doing nothing. Amazon's weird like that. Anyway, oh, these Zuzu pets are amazing. Dude, these are my favorite. Oh, this isn't one of them, is it? I have one over here. They make these little vibrating brush robots. It's like a little toothbrush with a little hamster on it. It's the best.
Maybe you should buy those.
Maybe you should buy those.
No.
Ooh, my daughter just bought one of these angry. My daughter just bought. My daughter just went to go see the angry hungry caterpillar. This was from 2007. Those are $15 at their show. So, weird Funko plushes. I mean, I think you have stuff that could sell, definitely.
I saw a Funko Pop for $60 at Half Price Books the other day.
What's that?
Which one was it?
It was one of the Ghostbusters ones. But just the fact that they had it above retail shocked me.
That is weird.
They were going for like $75 on eBay. So like their price isn't terrible, but retail store, I'm surprised they put it at retail prices. Or
it was in a thrift shop?
It was at Half Price Books.
I don't know what that is.
It's like kind of like a Barnes and Noble that does mostly used books.
Okay.
They'll take new books too, but they pretty much sell them at half of the whatever the standard price is.
Okay. But
their drawback is that they don't get super new books all the time. Only if people trade them in.
Interesting. I used to do a lot of books on Amazon, and the competition just kept getting greater and greater and greater, and the storage fees kept getting greater and greater and greater. Competition kept getting greater and greater and greater. And I kind of gave up on it just because of the amount of workflow. I mean, I do send some stuff to Amazon, some very specific things. So I think some of the best things for Amazon are non-prescription medical things, as long as you're ungated in like beauty, and then media, like things that are disposable, dispensable, and usable, like toothpaste, maybe caviar. Are you bored over there? What are you going for?
Oh, because I'm sad that Portland doesn't have like a candy bar. Well, that's what I was sighing about. Like you asked. You asked me what I was upset about.
I feel like you need a martini right now.
I really do, Corey. Can you bring me one? Can your next business be delivery booze?
Booze delivery? No. I'm never going back into the delivery business ever again. Jeez. Woo. I started a company in Portland doing deliveries, like hot food deliveries and grocery deliveries. And right at the 9-month point, what was the first one that dropped? Caviar dropped. Then at a year, Amazon, Uber Eats, and Grubhub all dropped in the same month. And we were like growing at like 100% per month. And then it just stopped. And then nothing we could do could make it grow anymore. It was just like crazy. I mean, you can get booze delivered before 9 o'clock or whatever.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
From where?
I think Amazon can deliver bees now, I think.
No.
Nope.
I mean, that would be nice.
I'm going to do this. Okay. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, yeah, so you,
I need one of those.
yeah, that was my last one, though, and I really want to drink another beer, but I don't know. Maybe I should, like, work on some drafts.
That's what I'm doing.
Let's talk about what we sold today.
Okay.
I don't know anything. I didn't sell anything major. What did you guys sell?
Listing.
$100 VHS DVD player, or not player, like the camcorders, like the old school VHS camcorders.
Mm-hmm.
Sold that for $100 today.
That's cool. Let me see.
Did not sell.
Today? Wait, what the fuck? Oh, paid and shipped today? Orders? I got it. All orders.
The person paid for that $100 1980s Pegasus toy.
Okay. So we had a screen share this.
Payment days are better than sales days.
Like what did we ship out today, or what did we actually sell today?
Either or. What was your favorite story here?
What keeps her not bored thinking about candy?
We got Nike Gray Oreo Flyknits. Those sold for $40.
What's that Coca-Cola thing?
I'll show you in a minute. See, these aren't the best pictures in the world, but they're not bad either.
There are no laces.
I like those shoes, actually.
No laces, yeah. They're listed with no laces. So. Okay. So yeah, those were cool. The wallet. This is an anniversary Coca-Cola 50th anniversary wallet in the original box. It's not worth a whole ton of money. They just made bazillions. They gave them away with Coca-Cola, but it's cool to find in the box. It sold for $25. Probably, I mean, I have to take my average buy price of $7 on everything, you know. So, it sold for $20. Then we sold a record player for $44 plus shipping. Actually, this guy was a local buyer, so he's gonna come pick this up tomorrow.
I thought you said you sold that for $100.
Oh, that's the other one I sold. So I sold 2 today.
How do you not get a shipping ding for that, by the way?
What?
So you charge shipping on it, so how are you going to handle him picking it up in person? Because I was going to bring your jacket to you, but I couldn't figure out how to do it.
It's right here. Mark as picked up.
Oh, why didn't I see that?
So shipped. Yeah. So no, I did the other one I charged for shipping for. No, I didn't charge for shipping and have him pick it up. Come on. Then we sold a video game Out of This World for Sega Genesis. If you get these in the original boxes and the box is in great condition, a lot of Genesis games aren't worth a ton, but if it's complete like this, you know, find them for $1, sell them for $25. Pretty good. Then I did a bunch of auctions a la Nicole. And I was just getting rid of some interesting inventory. This is a Rain Spooner shirt. This guy ordered 2 Rain Spooner shirts and a Dandy Warhol shirt. It's actually a pretty cool shirt. If you like the Dandy Warhol, Portland.
That is actually a really cool shirt.
Yeah. Didn't sell for a lot of money, $6.
I'm actually kind of surprised I didn't sell for more.
I ran a whole bunch of auctions. Here's a Karl Lagerfeld shirt. Check that out.
Oh, let me see.
Oh, that thing is crazy.
Yeah.
How much did that sell for?
Not a lot. Very little.
But you've had that for a long time, right?
Forever.
Yeah. Okay. So bye.
Then I made a mistake and listed this for $1 by accident. So yeah, it sold for $1.
Did you do that, or did
I actually it was my fault. Then we got some North Face pants. So these were like auction. These are clearance auctions. If you see wood in the background, that means this thing is like probably 180 days old. So some North Face capri pants, and then I charged shipping on most of this stuff except for this one. So I'm going to lose money on that, but it's fine. Then these hats, this is part of the lot of over somewhere between 450 and 500 hats. They're made by Nike. They're in all kinds of styles, featherlight. Otherwise, these things have been selling like crazy. And just as the Nike
killed it with those hats.
Dude, they've been destroying it. Look at that. This one sold for 25. And then I love like dead stock Nike stuff. So the next thing is, look at these. They've never even been laced. These are from, I think the style code was like 1991 or something. And
those are so awful, but like in a good way.
Yeah, they're like mom shoes.
Yeah.
So sold for $37.99. We should have had shipping on this. They should have paid shipping with that, but you know, whatever. They're gonna ship in a flat rate, padded flat rate, most likely. Then bathing suit season's coming up. I usually buy these in the winter when nobody buys them, and I buy them on half price day and at estates, to less than $3 usually I try to pay, or less than $4. But this one sold for 19, shipped, but they're ultra light, Then these are just all things that sold today. This is a camera, $30. Little board game. As you can see the background, it's been in inventory for a while. And we sold some shirts to the same guy. Oh, look, another one of these hats. Like $25 a pop.
God, those hats that was like the deal of a century for all that stuff.
No kidding.
You haven't, I haven't listed any of the clothing is insanity.
When are you listing that stuff? Is that what's in your dress right now?
Yeah, some of it.
That shit. Listen.
Look at that. Look at this unicorn. This is great. 7th Annual Renaissance Festival, Texas. It's cool.
Oh my God, that's an amazing shirt. Look at that old Hanes tag.
Yep.
Oh
my God, it's so good.
Cool.
Didn't sell for much money though. It was in inventory for anything that's here has been here for at least 180 days. This one sold for, I'm going to show you the ones that sold for big money, and you're going to be like, what the flying fuckballs? This is the American Occupational Therapy Association 1989 annual conference. Obviously, did not pay a lot of money for that shirt, but we did like $5.96 shipping plus the $5 starting on a lot of these, and a ton of stuff sold. A ton of stuff sold. And I needed to get this stuff. So, I mean, $18 or $19 for a Rain Spooner shirt is really low, and this is a beautiful shirt. But it's been inventory. It's been in inventory since summer, and a lot of the other shirts that were better styles or better movers already moved, and some of those sold for, a lot of money. So, some of them actually sold for cusping $100. So, this came from your friend's thrift shop.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's only. It's got some funk on it. It's still sold for $30. And then I kind of want to show. Let's just look at what sold this week. So this week we have sold 118 items. How does it calculate this week?
Krillin.
Oh, Nicole, are you watching this?
Mm-hmm.
So this is an auction that started at $5. Jungle Twins, Anvil Ringer, made in Honduras. There's nothing special about this shirt. Look, 7 bids, $38.
Why?
I have no idea. But a Led Zeppelin shirt sold for like $7. And then obviously some of these rare Nike shirts I sold off. And I thought they'd do a little bit better. I mean, this is probably an $80 to $90 shirt, so that was a disappointment, but I paid $1 for it. So whatever. I'm just moving on. I want to show you the other turntable that sold. Oh, there's that office shirt. It ended up selling for $76.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
$76 for that Nike shirt?
Yep.
Oh, Corey, that lot is going to make you so much money. I can't even deal with it.
What happened to Rob's camera?
I like it.
We're in the Matrix right now.
Dude, Krillin lives in the Matrix. Here's the other one.
I feel like that his picture looks like Virginia's photos.
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
I hope you know this is out of love.
don't insult Virginia like that.
Only Corey can do that.
Like,
It's
okay,
not my fault.
I'm just like,
I'm a great photographer.
Here is the other. This is the other one. This is the cool. This one's actually
Oh,
really
that's the
cool.
one you showed me earlier.
Yeah. So this one actually works, and it's in amazing condition. Pretty rare model. It sold for 90 plus shipping, but
Corey, I just found something out, and you're gonna lose your mind. Are you ready?
okay.
You ready?
Yes.
We know someone. So you like those Viso drinks, right?
Yep.
You like them how much?
Like I drink them every day. Seriously.
We know someone who gets them for free by the case.
Okay.
Because they made their like Twitter account.
I want to make their Twitter account. I'll never sleep if I was the guy who made their Twitter account.
I'm gonna get your address and just have them start showing up on your doorstep.
Okay. I would die. But I would like it. I'd be dead and happy. Here's more of those hats. Look at this one. This one sold for $24.50. Just a little.
That's cool. I
It is
like
really
that.
cool. I thought it would have sold for more.
Is it like a hologram kind of?
No, it's just a print, but it's like a hologram print. But I'm still really happy to get $25 plus shipping for it. It's a fucking hat. And then all these dorky dude hats, like these are so dorky. Like look how dorky that is. Like, hi, I'm a dork.
Chris Saban probably bought that himself.
I don't even know who that is.
Their coach, and he's a dork.
Oh, okay.
Well.
Oh look, I sold one of the USA's for $46. This hat
How
sold
are you coming up with prices for these?
there are no pricing, so I have to make them up. All the country hats I'm selling for $100 a piece. If somebody makes me an offer and I'm gonna take it. Like this person, see how they made an offer of 46, and then so I had them all for 99, and then I changed them to $54.99 because I thought it was a fairer price. What do you know?
I mean, like, what?
Look, I sold that hat for $46. Look right there. See that? There's a Louis Vuitton bag. It sold at auction for $87. It smelled like ass. Watch for $75. Here's a pair of kangaroos from like in the box from the 80s. Aren't those sick?
Where'd you get those from?
The state. Look how minty fresh those are.
Oh, oof.
Oof.
Oh my god.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Oh my god. The green screen is just said, how you doing?
Krillin, we can't see your face.
Why not?
It literally looks like
Oh my god, I'm screen
the
sharing you.
Matrix.
Dude, it's like Max Headroom is about to jump
Oh,
out.
that's me?
Yeah,
Yes.
That's
Yes.
you,
Oh,
yeah.
So why didn't you tell me I look like that?
We did. We said something.
Oh, I was in the other room. I had to. So if I show you this bag, you can't see it then.
No.
Are you joking?
that
right
would be
now?
the perfect time to show us
Anything.
everything.
All right, hold on, relax.
Oh my god, I missed you, Krillin.
Dude, it's almost like it's like I'm being trolled by the time-space continuum when that dude shows up. It's like I can't even. So Viso is one of the first drinks that started using like stevia in like a commercial drink, and I mean I started drinking those in like I don't know, like 2003 or 2004. I love those things.
Do you
Like,
still drink them?
Am I in?
I drank one today.
Yes.
Yes, Rob.
Do you want me to go get the bottle and prove it to you?
No.
No, it's my favorite beverage, but everyone says it tastes like calf urine.
I've had it before multiple times. It takes a second to get used to the taste.
Calf urine or the drink?
Oh. Big fan of both.
Hi, everyone. Meet Nicole. She drinks calf urine.
Exposed.
Multiple times. But once you get used to it,
It's fine.
So yeah, sales are good. I don't know when it tells you when these started because it says sales from this week, and it's since the 9th. What was the 9th?
9th was Monday.
Oh, awesome! So I've done 118 orders since Monday. That's pretty friggin'
That's
sweet.
amazing.
Yeah. And this month we've done 232 orders so far.
Making a lot of
You had a
scaro.
really good week then. Well, you had a busy week because you had all the auctions and.
Yeah, had a bunch of auctions, and a lot of those were relatively robust. I mean, you did pretty good. Did pretty good. I mean, I took some
Do
losses.
you want to make fun of me even more? This is how I keep all my sales.
Keeping track of your sales? No, you should. That's responsible.
That's good. Everybody,
Yeah.
I mean, some people
Right, but I
Everyone
don't
prefer to do it on
I could
paper.
use a spreadsheet or something, but I write it all in the notebook. But
Some
anyway,
people
that's
do
this
better
week.
tactically.
I mean, you have to
That-
keep records in the way that you feel like you should. I don't think that, but based on the volume that you do, I don't think that's. I won't make fun of you for that because I think it's smart to keep records no matter how you can. So
He'll
I'll
just
just-
find
Rory.
something else. That's
I'll
all.
just make fun of the fact that you're using a 3 megapixel picture camera from like 1994. It doesn't-
But we do it out of
Rory.
love.
What?
I'll buy a
Did
new phone
Kayla,
this
did
week.
she show you that Vivian Westwood shirt?
No, I was
don't.
busy, like having fun. He
What?
texted me when we were at the park with the kids. He texted me and he's like, "When's Corey gonna do a show? Show
I
him
gotta
this."
show-
No, we didn't.
Yeah, because
Yes.
I had to show
And
him
then
the
I sent him a
picture.
picture of us hanging out at the park. I'm like, sorry, we're like
Yeah,
having
dude, that's
real
why,
life
that's,
fun.
That's why Krillin does not have my phone number.
Oh my God,
You gave him your
Krillin, you
phone
got my phone number.
Look it up. Look up the shirt, bro.
Okay.
Yo.
What is
Yo.
it?
So you gotta do the screen share.
Kayla, I need you to give Krillin my phone number.
You don't want me to do that.
Yes.
What?
I love you, Nicole.
Yeah,
We're friends.
I thought you guys were friends. Okay.
This is busting chops. So go do the screen share. Type in Vivian Westwood.
Busted chops.
Krillin is in control right now.
I know, it's awesome.
Oh.
No, please.
Okay, Vivian Westwood. And then,
Okay, and then type in, was it punk or something like that? Space punk, and then do completed.
Basement. Sold.
Yeah.
I don't see anything.
No, put in,
'Cause you spelled it wrong.
Oh. He said Vivian Westwood. I don't know about all this designer.
How about I pull it up since I have the text that he sent
Oh,
me.
there it
Yeah,
is.
look, bro.
$280. There it is.
nice, right?
Yeah, that's sweet. Did you sell
First-
that?
No,
that's
yeah,
not Bob.
What?
You said you know him, right?
Oh, did you sell that to him?
No, I didn't sell it. He does the consignment. So
So he consigned that for you?
How
correct.
much does he take? What's his percent?
His percentage, he takes. First of all, you pay the eBay fee. Then you give him 40%.
That's normal.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not bad.
that's like 50%. That's not.
Yeah, it's about half.
Standard.
But I wouldn't have gotten 140. I didn't think the shirt. That's a
No.
shirt I found. I found that shirt under the 59th Street Bridge. I didn't think that shirt was worth.
Wait,
Hun-
hold on. Stop. Back up.
What?
You found the shirt under a bridge?
No, you know what I mean. I found it at the outlet.
I
Under
don't
the-
know what you mean. I literally do not know what you mean. Oh my God, no. What do you mean I know what you mean? You found a shirt under a bridge.
The Goodwill outlet.
That's not.
Under
There
the
was
bridge.
there was a magical snail that parachuted into my driveway, and it had a Vivian Westwood shirt on. I offered the snail $5
Oh my God.
Under the bridge.
under
Right.
the bridge.
On Van Dam Street.
On Van Dam Street. Oh man, it's been a while. When's the last time we did a show?
Like a week and a half or 2 weeks ago or something.
Wow. I've been slammed. I mean, I changed the way that things work, and then I got all that Nike crap, and then I had to deal with everything else, and I don't know. I couldn't find time for it. I've been very tired lately, honestly. I've been, maybe because there's been so much work during the day, I've been exceptionally tired, so I apologize for not doing any shows for 2 weeks, if that's how long it's done.
Corey, you take naps?
Dude, are you fucking serious? Like, no.
I just woke up from my nap. That's why I'm wide awake.
My nap.
Nice.
A nap. Not a nap, but my nap.
My nap? What do you call it? Why do you say it like that?
That's what my daughter used to say when she was 3.
Exactly. Like, that's what a 6-year-old would say.
Well, I took my nap.
Yeah.
I took
Mama,
my nap.
I'm up from my nap.
Required daily nap.
Where's
Then
my
I went to
nap?
I went to the diner.
Okay.
Came back.
Never change.
You're
The
killing
diner. Or I'm sorry, diner from
me.
West
Diner.
Coast, California.
Did you get some gabagool?
No. The diner?
You don't get
No,
gabagool
sir.
at the diner?
I don't eat that shit.
I just want to get back, and I want Nicole from State's Place to read the title of this video.
How dare you?
I would like her to introduce the name of this video right now. I want her to read
That's
it.
a really rude thing, and I know why you're telling me. When I was a kid,
That's
I hate
rude.
so much. When I was a kid, other kids used to come up to me and they'd be like, "Hey, why don't you say this?" And I would say it, and then they would laugh, and I wouldn't understand why. And now I know, as an adult, they were making fun of me because I have a speech impediment. You dick.
No, it just has funny words in it. That's all. I was trying to be fun. I'm sorry. I didn't know people made fun of you. I wasn't making fun of you.
I don't know it. I'm not saying that out loud.
People, they make fun of me all the time. I'm used to Corey.
I actually wasn't making fun of you. I really wasn't. I'm sorry if you felt that way. I apologize.
Okay, well, what is it? Wait, actually, Krillin, you say
I
it.
can't read it on my screen. That's why I needed somebody to read it.
Yeah, I can't see anything.
It's cut off. Like, I can't see the whole thing. So that's
All
why
I see is Corey's big head. I got to change it to Nicole or somebody else.
Hey, Krillin, we can't see your whole face, remember?
no matter how big I make
I can just see your face. That's it.
No, I'm saying we can't see.
It's a whole train wreck situation going on right
I
now.
know, everything
honestly.
just derailed here because I can't see the title of the video on the Google
Hey,
Hangout.
I need mucilage for my something. I hate you.
Corey, be nice, Corey.
No, I just wish everyone would listen for a second because Google Hangouts cuts off the words on what the title of your video is. Do you have?
You made it that title.
It says, "I am the mighty mushroom. I need mucilage for my pluklet." I don't know how to say this word.
It was supposed to be like a pun on I am the great cornholio. I don't know because people.
Oh my god!
Can we tell everyone our good plan that we came up with yesterday?
Yes.
So yesterday we're sitting around. We drank for like 6 hours.
All of
Started at noon.
Pretty much all day.
We celebrated our birthday. And so we started coming up with great business ideas, and I think we came up with one. We're never going to do it, so tell everyone else so someone can actually hop in.
Are you still on that?
I think it's a
Are you
fucking
not?
great idea.
I cannot believe you're still on that. Okay.
Why wouldn't I be?
Okay, keep going.
Okay, so my point is, our idea was, like, why are you laughing at me?
Because you hate me right now.
I am with you 110%.
This is a great idea. Wi-Fi in elevators. Why is there not Wi-Fi in elevators? We are going to start a company that puts Wi-Fi into elevators.
I'm with you.
I have an idea. Let's start a company that puts frogs into kitchens.
That's a stupid idea.
Why would I not still be on this?
What business would pay to put Wi-Fi
I
in
totally forgot about it by this point, but you're like, it's like in your brain still.
It's a good idea.
But what do they need Wi-Fi in an elevator for?
So you can have Wi-Fi in a fucking elevator? What are you talking about? Like your phone gets cut off and everything? Let's say you have to go up like 3 floors and you need 18 seconds without the internet? Like
That's exactly what I was trying to get you to spit out. That, you know, if you can't wait that 18 seconds, you're a junkie, right? Am I wrong? Right? Maybe?
Have you ever been on a business call? Because I have. I've been on a business call where I couldn't, trying to go somewhere, couldn't go that place.
You're right.
Like, it's actually like a thing.
The consumer would need it, but what company that owns the elevator is going to be like, this is worth our money?
If if someone starts doing it, every single building is going, it's just going to be, why do they have Wi-Fi in Starbucks? Like, you know what I mean? Like, why
they want you to hang out there all day and drink more coffee.
More coffee.
Nobody wants you to hang out in the elevator.
Why do they have Wi-Fi anywhere? Because it's like it's assumed that it's going to be there. Like, I don't know. I just know it needs to be in elevators, and I think if we do it, we can make money.
I think we're missing the real rub here, which was the name of the company.
Oh yeah, Kayla, go ahead.
No. I really feel like this is all you.
No, she insists.
Corey, what is the name of the company?
Where'd your booty at?
And why is that the name of the company? Because
that's why she can't remember. The idea isn't as important as the name of the company. You can have cards that say that you're the president of a company called Where'd Your Booty At?
So,
and then the capital of Where'd Your Booty At is Where'd Your Booty At.
The capital of Djibouti. The capital of Djibouti is Djibouti.
Yeah, there is a city called Djibouti.
Yeah, that's the fucking point.
Yeah, but you didn't hear the question. Where Djibouti at?
Africa.
Thank you. Thank you. I think it's in this chair right now.
That's Djibouti.
Djibouti. I found some hats from Bahrain in one of the boxes a second ago.
I have a friend that lives in Bahrain.
Yeah. Those were cool. It looks like Nike did the designs for Bahrain, Nigeria, Bahrain, Botswana, Mexico, China, Russia, Latvia.
It's a red and white.
And some other peculiar Ukraine. Those sold already, I think. Some of them anyway. Maybe they all sold. That was a popular one. Yeah. Where'd your booty at? I didn't see. I completely forgot that entire conversation.
This is a very important conversation.
I am the business killer in your phone.
Well, yeah. Well, it's because you're just.
I think, look, I can guarantee you in 5 years from now, somebody's going to come up with the Where'd Your Booty, and then they're going to put it the Wi-Fi in the elevators. It is a problem that needs to be solved. I'm going to go pitch this on Shark Tank.
Cool. It's going to be amazing if somebody actually names their business the same thing as you are thinking with the same model.
Yo, you're exposing that's what I love. You're exposing the reselling business, you know. You can't talk about it on this channel on YouTube.
The Wi-Fi business now.
Yeah. I
Great, thanks. You're ruining it.
Yeah, you're ruining. Like, I have videos that have like 37 views, and people are typing in like, "Dude, you're giving away the secrets, man." I'm like,
yeah. Rob has all the secrets.
Yeah, don't give away those those bolos, man. You're fucking it up. I'm like, yeah, whatever. My 38 people is gonna flood the market.
Also, there is so much shit in the world. Like, Nicole and I did a random video about looking up crap on eBay, and we found these stupid cat figurines that sell by the hundreds for hundreds of dollars. And it's like, there's just so much crap out there. We live in the most, like...
What'd you find in the video?
We'll go back and watch it.
You didn't do a second one.
Oh, and the second one, yeah. Well, somebody bailed.
I said
Nicole, you've been hitting up Savers?
What's up?
Nicole, you've been going to Savers?
Yeah, I think that's where I was when I was supposed to be doing the show with Corey.
I would rather you go make money.
Now, let me ask you a question. Did they have a sale? Like, are there sales cross country? Like when they do a sale, like
Usually,
we had a 50% off on the 6th. Did they have one this weekend?
Yes.
50% off.
Yes, on Saturday.
Yeah, so it's the whole country that does the sale.
Yes, usually.
Okay.
And then today was like 50% off jeans or something.
Yeah. I got a lot of good stuff. I got to show you what I got here.
Oh
Corey,
boy.
you're gonna love it. You'll
Oh
love it.
boy.
I had to go fix the rear windshield wiper on my car, so I stopped into the red, white, and blue thrift in Milwaukee. And it's like a dump truck just dumped a bunch of dirty crap into a room.
Actually, that place gets good stuff.
That place gets really good stuff. I mean, I only went there once, but man, it was amazing.
Ooh, it smelled like every dirty shoe in the world had babies in there.
I
Oh,
don't
it didn't
know
smell
because
great,
It was pretty bad. It was like senior day, so there was like a huge line. Everything was 50% off except for the white or whatever because it was senior day, and so the whole place was just like it looked like the seniors went a little bit nutty in there. There was just stuff everywhere. It was hard to walk around. I just left actually. Did you know that you got to get a senior to go shop there for it when they have 50% off day?
Corey, look at my leather jacket.
Oh God, here we go.
Yep.
Show and tell time.
Nicole, did you hear me? You have to have somebody go shop there on senior day and get 50% off.
I know.
So we can just take you then?
I can put some like makeup on. I have like a weird.
Hey, Corey, see the label here?
I'm gonna kill you in a minute.
Hey, can you at least point the camera towards you?
I think it's gonna wipe out.
He has no idea where the camera is on his phone.
It's very
Right
nice.
now, I can see your ceiling fan.
It's very, very nice. I'm so glad you showed it to me. Now, can you?
Yeah, it's Shot. SCHOTT. It's a good brand.
You're making me tired right now.
I found one at the bins, a Shot at the bins.
You're making me
Yeah,
tired.
they do so well, Shot.
I know, I got it listed for like $350, I think.
I suck at selling jackets. I can't sell a jacket to save my life.
I do really well with jackets from the bins, but if I pay up for one, I feel like I can't sell it. I don't want to lie.
Ay, caramba. Ugh. Oh, yeah. So do you actually do you go and source at that red, white, and blue or at that chain, Nicole?
No, because there's people there that don't like me. I don't know.
Sorry.
You sound like Lauren.
People who don't like me. Well, there's people. I mean, I would say that the majority of people that I know probably don't like me.
I would say that's probably true.
And with you.
Nicole doesn't like. Everyone hates me right now.
We're not arguing.
My thing froze. I said I would go with you, Corey, because I won't go there alone because some people that don't like me show up there.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's just a jaunt from the shop, you know. It's not that.
Is it really?
It's not. It's in Milwaukee, so it's like a mile from my shop.
This is a jaunt.
A jaunt. A hip of Scott. Oh man,
I really liked it there. There was like really good stuff the one time I was there.
Those
It was like all new with tag stuff. Like
there was nothing like that I could see.
well, I'm sure it changes, you know.
Well, you know, on a half price day, I'm sure, and I came a little bit later in the afternoon, but a lot of the shoes were very undesirable and, you know, quite crusty.
Mm.
And the pair of dead stock, this is actually what happened. This is kind of really cool and a weird coincidence. I bought that pair of like weird mommy dead stock Nikes there. Those came from there the first time I went there, and I was passing by, and I thought about it. I was like, oh, I should probably just go back in there or whatever. And then that pair of shoes sold as I was pulling into the driveway.
That's weird.
Isn't that crazy? So then I was like very optimistic. There was like a Star Wars Monopoly game that was kind of cool. There were some video games that were, you know, pretty cool. But the stuff that they put behind the counter, oh my God, they think it's made of like the bones of Jesus or something. I don't even know. Like It's
Made out
so
of Nicole's gold thread.
it's made out of Nicole's gold thread. She's actually like, we were looking at like some gold like a long time ago.
I'm probably sitting on like $500 worth of it. It's all covering my room.
I know, but the question
What are you wearing? I know I came late to the show. What are you wearing?
Kimono.
What are you wearing, darling?
It's like a 1950s hand embroidered kimono.
Look at I live in this now. At eBay Open, I'm only wearing this. Nothing else.
The back is
What about
covered
the Japanese
with like
face white makeup?
It's got this like 3-dimensional embroidery of these like fighting dragons on the
awesome.
back. It is fucking sick. I found it. I told her she needed to buy it. She needed to buy it.
Yes, I'll show you. Hold on, I have a video. I saved
like
the video.
You document everything.
Aren't you glad I document everything? Okay, here it is.
Yeah, I am.
Your kids are gonna be.
Oh, that's cool.
Look at the back.
Look how puffy it is.
So it's like 3-dimensional, puffy. 31. Happy 31 to you. I only wear this now.
My favorite part is that Corey in the background is called embroidery. When you're like,
like the clothing sellers didn't know that.
No,
did they have
like
the belt
on
with it?
Instagram, he's like, it's called embroidery.
Oh, look, another one of those Nike hats just sold.
Yes.
Nicole, did you get the belt with it or no?
No, can you find me one?
Gotta find one.
Nicole and I,
with gold, please.
we're actually in a competition.
You want to come to my bins under the 59th?
What is in your hand right now? A trash picker upper? Holy shit!
Oh my god!
I need that for the bins.
I know. Sometimes I feel like Krillin, like somebody, it was like animated.
Is he real? Is he real?
It's like somebody animated him or whatever, and then like the dudes from like Leica came along, and like there's like a puppeteer back there, and like some box trolls are gonna pop out and start doing like Victorian dances or something. Oh my god!
East Coast, baby.
I don't
East
think
Coast.
he's real. Yeah, blame the East Coast.
Yeah. Anyway, why are you showing me your garbage?
Help me out.
Oh my gosh, I need another beer and I don't have any. I'll be right back.
Krillin, tell us some more about your life.
Krillin, what else you got in there?
Yeah, what else is in your Mary Poppins ass bag?
I think you have to ask the question first.
Bag.
Oh,
shit!
Of course he does. Let me guess, it's not listed.
Yeah, and so I bought this like 5 years ago. So what happened was I was even still going to college, and I had a professor who was Chinese. So I brought it to her, and then I says, what is it? Because it has some kind of Chinese writing. She's like, oh, that's Chinese. I said, I want to say, no shit. Why do you think I brought it to you to tell me what it means? She didn't know.
That's a good story.
And she didn't know.
But there's no. But the first thing she told me, she says, "You don't have no belt. Where's the belt?" I said, "I don't know. I didn't get the belt." But maybe it doesn't come with the belt. There's no loop.
Pure poetry. Oh my god.
Oh god, of course he did.
His butt.
He just went and put on a kimono.
No, this is Chinese, not Japanese.
Oh wait, I can put on my
Oh, wait, so it's not a kimono?
Yeah, it's a kimono.
No, kimono is Japanese. This is Chinese. Red is Chinese.
What the fuck?
I can't even form a sentence to respond to that.
You could tell by this dragon. You see the dragon? This is a Chinese dragon for sure. You could tell that it's Chinese.
For sure. You can tell.
Nicole, please back me up a little bit. Help me out.
She sounded.
No?
All right. I need a kimono now.
Well,
The closest thing I have.
Really, I can't back you up unless you come to eBay Open.
Oh yeah, that's
Too
true.
far.
My bribery.
Sell your kimono or your thing.
I think
And all the other
shit.
shit you
They
have,
do.
Mhm.
Mike thinks I need a kimono too.
use that money to come to eBay Open.
The ticket's sold out. It's not sold out.
No, not even close. Find another excuse.
Probably close to being sold out, so you should buy one soon. Let's see, where are we going? Oh, let's do that. Okay, I'm gonna
Dope, right?
listing drafts. We're gonna list some of these hats. I got some really cool ones. There's some that were just given to the commentators for like NBC in here. Pretty cool. Because like it's like some of the stuff I don't know what to charge for it. I know that collectors would love a lot of this stuff, but it's like I also want to sell it. You know? A lot of Oregon stuff. This is a really cool piece. Like I'm gonna show you this jersey. And some of these have sold for like 150, 160 bucks. Anybody can. Am I muted? No.
You're not screen sharing though.
I know I'm trying to
Okay.
go back to screen sharing. Pardon me. Mazam.
Corey, what should I list that thing for?
Thing. The garbage
The
pickup,
rope.
$19.99.
Nah, more. I think $50.
And why did you ask?
What are you talking about? List what for?
His kimono.
Maccabi.
Oh. Maccabi Tel Aviv. Maccabi. The Jewish sports organization.
Yeah.
Club.
What club?
Basketball, soccer, everything.
Everything, yeah. How do you know about them?
Maccabi?
Obscure sports organization.
No, I know about sports because I know a lot about soccer. So
yeah, so some of these have sold for like 160, 170, 180. They're mostly coming from other countries, so pretty crazy.
Maccabi Tel Aviv, Maccabi Haifa, Maccabi.
Yeah. It started in Czechoslovakia in the 1920s. And then obviously a lot of bad shit happened after that. So.
Yeah, and the rest is history.
Yeah. So I think I can get 120. I figured I'd give it a good deal and list it for like $129.99.
$99.99.
$129.99.
Oh, nice.
You're gonna sell pretty fast. I like it. What is Lauren like? I don't know. A lot of these, so like a lot of these guys are like kind of Hear my own echo. I don't like that picture at all. See, this is like, I should have a much better picture of. Let's see if we can enlarge it and make it. Oh, that's not that bad.
Rio. Her name is Rio, and she dances on the sand.
Yeah, this wasn't one of the better ones. This is like a dad hat, you know, the little strap in the back. I hate these.
Thanks for reminding me. I just pulled out that damn thing. I forgot I even had it.
Which thing?
That robe.
Oh.
So how come when I find the kimono that I want, it's $750?
How much did you pay for that, Nicole?
40, 50?
40 or 50?
Yeah.
I have a gold testing kit. We can see if it's real, if it's gold or not. It's probably not. I looked at it. It looked like paper, like some kind of.
You think it's fugazi?
It's definitely not fugazi at all. It's like handmade and really, really high quality. So, not too much fugazi about that. Fugazi. It's amazing what gets faked. It really is.
Yeah, I was pissed. I bought a shirt from Value, Savers, Value Village, whatever. Polo Ralph Lauren one of those ones with the big ponies on the chest with the guys, whatever.
Yeah.
And it was fake. I couldn't believe it. I
That's-
brought it home. I
that's-
started looking at it, and I'm like, this thing is fake. I was like,
There's a lot of.
I felt like, why, like these thrift stores sell us fake shit. What the F?
Well, I
They
mean,
don't know or care.
Yeah,
They know.
They would
No.
They would mark the real one the same price as the fake one.
I guarantee you that 95% of the people pricing the things that come in don't know and don't care, but mostly don't know.
Women's.
It's probably an equal amount of don't know and don't care, probably. These have sold like crazy. Just this black, it's a black featherlight hat, and for some reason, everyone really wants this one. This isn't one of the. So there's two different styles. You see, this one has tab. See this like fabric tab? This is the less desirable version, and then they made one that had a plastic tab right here. What's up?
Joe just came home from working out, and I told him to go take a shower.
It's reasonable.
It's like a reasonable thing to ask.
You can't touch the kimono until he's clean.
Well, you didn't say that you asked him. You said that you told him, which is, I believe.
Corey, I heard that.
I feel like you're salty. I feel like you're salty tonight, Nicole.
And Corey's not used to someone else being in a salty mood.
Or as salty.
He owns the corner on that.
Being over there.
I do what?
Like the salt. I was grumpy today.
She was coming down from that birthday high.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. Yesterday was, it was good. It was not every day, That's what makes it special, right? Could be every day, though.
Kayla, are you wearing a Daria shirt?
I am. It says Sick Sad World on it.
It says what?
Sick Sad World.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't think you liked Beavis and Butthead.
I loved Beavis and Butthead growing up, but moreover, I loved Daria's own show.
Mm-hmm.
But I did
Daria.
like Beavis and Butthead.
Well, how did the theme song go again? You're standing on my something.
Oh, gosh.
Well, yeah, you don't like it.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, now I'm
What were
turned
you
off.
about to say just now? Ryan had a funny comment.
No, I just wanted to shut my sound off.
Now, who was the guy who lived in the van or something? Wasn't there a guy?
That was
Oh.
Chris Farley.
It was down by the river.
No, it was Mr.
Under the bridge?
No, and
wasn't
Daria.
her friend's brother? Didn't he live in a...
He used he used a Vivian Westwood jacket as a blanket. He was there
Under
the
a bridge.
Under the bridge.
I found under the bridge.
Found this under the bridge.
Why?
Oh.
My thought is like, why did no one else get confused when he said that? Like, why?
No, we all did, but we were.
Dude, we're just so used to it. Like we just go with it. Like we're just so used to it. It's just, like,
I'm gonna
part
give
of-
you my phone number. I need you to text me every day. I like
Nicole.
Krillin. I think he's great.
Nicole, do you remember yesterday when you were like, I need you to step in if you ever see me making some decision that you don't agree with? Here we are.
What
The
decision are you
time
talking
has
about?
come.
Krillin is my friend.
All right, you know what?
It's like a
Thank
penny
you.
Ruxpin
I just got a warm, fuzzy feeling inside.
because a female talked to you.
You
Krillin
can
makes me feel good about myself.
Every time he gets a warm, fuzzy feeling, he's going to text you. So
Yeah.
you're welcome. Enjoy.
What did I text you 5 times, Kayla?
I'm just joking. God.
Krillin, well, I don't know how to give you my phone number.
You what?
Just give it to the whole internet. It's cool.
You know what? Nicole, I'm going to give you his phone number, and then you can make the decision whether or not to proceed.
Got it.
Yeah, you have my phone number.
You got my phone number.
I'm going to post it on the show right now.
You can post my. I don't care who texts me.
No. You do not want to post your phone number on the internet, dude. Come on. Just like live on the internet. Come on, it's silly.
Okay.
There you go.
I'll post mine, but I'll post other people's. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
So all the kimonos I want are between $400 and $1,800.
Jeez, Louise, can you screen share and show us some of this nonsense?
Yes.
I love that. Hey.
Yes, that shirt is very good.
It matches my shoes.
So this one I'm a big fan of.
Wait, hold on.
Ooh.
That is insane. Whoa.
I'm a big fan of cranes, so I'm specifically looking for a kimono with a crane on it.
Are you gonna get a kimono too?
This is the whole point.
This is the dream.
This is kind of my dream one right here, but it is also
you're gonna spend that much money on one?
No, God no.
So what you're wearing is like a wedding dress?
Well, this is like a wedding kimono, but I would wear it, to eat cereal in my kitchen at night. So that's the difference.
Could you also eat sandwiches in it?
I mean, I would and can and will.
You do like mac and cheese in that, so like.
And I will. I mean, this one, I don't really like the color on that, but look at that pricing.
If you move to Portland, I'll buy you one.
Girl, I will move to Portland just to get myself a kimono. This one's kind of cute. This one is more reasonable.
No, but it's not as cool as like the crane wife over there.
The Crane Wife is actually one of my favorite stories and favorite songs by my favorite band. So that is actually the reason that
I'll tell Micah to get that for you.
This one's really nice. I kind of like the colors on this one.
She won't ask him, she'll tell him.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I gotta get better at ask. Good.
Convince yourself you're at.
I'm just busting your balls a little bit because we're locked in a heated sales competition right now, right?
I'm gonna win. Don't worry.
There was one that was like, here, let's start it by.
We're locked in a heated sales competition, so I have to be more mean.
So look at this one. This is $1,700.
Jeez, Louise.
Mean, yeah.
For some reason that I don't really understand.
A lot of people collect these things. I know that there's a huge collection.
I mean, look at the threads in this, though.
It's really strangely made.
It's so beautiful.
Is that beading?
No, this is threads. Oh, you can see. Look at the close up on that.
Yeah, it almost looks like beads in the faraway pictures.
So I don't know if it's not dated or anything. So I don't know like what you're paying for. Like, why is this $1,700 and the other one is,
$9.
whatever it is?
Well, it was on sale for $734.
But yeah, I have very expensive taste because my favorite one is the second highest price there. This one I think is like all white. Oh no, it's got some color in it.
It's another.
Oh, this has beading. This looks cheap to me.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Kind of cheap. I mean,
that beading looks cheap to me.
The one that Nicole's wearing from far away, you can see that it probably could look like kind of cheap or very well made, and you get up closer to it, and it's like it just made very, very well.
Look at this.
Cheesy stuff is kind of made in that. That is amazing.
This blows me away.
Yeah, dude, that is crazy. It looks
this color.
It looks like this. Christmas exploded and then got delivered by cranes
in Japan.
That is dope.
That is so cool. I kind of like that one.
That is really cool.
Oh, this one's really pretty too.
I guess I should keep listing stuff.
Kimono chat with all of us. That's what this is. Oh, wow. Look at all the different patterns in each of the strands here.
Now, they don't come with ropes? I mean, belts?
No, they don't.
What do you mean over here? They don't come with spiders?
And
no spiders.
You can wear a belt with them. A lot of people don't.
I only make fun of
maybe mine doesn't have a belt. Maybe mine doesn't. There's no loop, so maybe it doesn't come with a belt.
I don't think there's loops though.
So
I think
the belts are very generic, and you just have them. Like you just like you would wear like a pair of shoes. Like you just wear it. Like you don't need one specifically for your kimono.
Doesn't have to match.
Wow. Oh boy.
I like that he called it a rope.
A rope. Yeah.
It's like, do the shades match the rope?
Wow. This is amazing.
Oh, this whole chat has been amazing.
Can I tell you about something I heard on the news tonight? Or
Yeah.
not?
Please do. I'm gonna stop screen sharing and go back to work.
It's half related to what we're doing. So there's this new tradition, I guess, in like Chinese culture, where for the wedding they have this thing called the flying veil.
The what?
The flying veil.
Okay.
So the bride stands in the room, and her veil just shoots across the room and lands on her.
What?
I kid you not. It's like a thing.
I don't understand.
How?
It's on like wires or whatever, and then it, like when it gets to the end, it just drops, and she's standing underneath it, so like she doesn't walk in with the veil on.
Weird.
Yeah, they showed clips of like 7 or 8 of them. It's this new like thing.
Weird.
That's bizarre.
Dude, they like weird stuff in like in certain Asian countries, like they have like where especially where people don't have like kids and stuff that much. They like the dog, the culture of like pets is so peculiar and like cartoon like.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. You know, it's funny you said something about people not having kids. It's like, you know, people from China, like it's very rare for them to say, oh, you know, my brother or my sister. They don't have brothers and sisters.
Yeah, from a specific part of the generation. It was a certain generation, yeah, because you could only have one child for like a long time, right?
Yeah. So it was weird. I was talking to this guy. He's like, yeah, you know, like nobody he knows has a brother. He was from Beijing.
That's crazy.
And it's like, and it's funny because he was my professor. So, and it was funny because this is when I started selling on eBay or something, whatever, you know. And I was showing him like Alibaba because I was just curious. I'm like, have you ever heard of Alibaba? He's like, look, do not buy anything from this site. He's like, it's all gonna be fake. I was like, okay.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, but
it was just funny to hear from somebody who's from China to tell you. He says, don't buy nothing from here. He's like, look, I'm telling you right now. He says, anything that's quality merchandise, they're not letting it leave the country. Trust me.
What do you mean? Though it doesn't go onto the black market? You mean it goes onto the regular market?
Yeah, he says like it doesn't like leave the country. He's like that's gonna be fake or it's you know.
Yeah,
There's like certain products that they make or whatever that they have in there that they don't want it to leave.
I mean, you think Nike makes these hats in a Nike factory? Let's take a vote.
No, they don't have a Nike. They have subcontractors.
Yeah. You want to make these hats? I probably have the name of that company. Probably shouldn't do that though.
Yeah, everything is subcontracted. You know, everything is even. You know, when I was at the.
People should be able to
under the 59th Street Bridge.
Right.
Like you do.
Silly.
I was talking to this girl at the while we were waiting online because you know, like at the bins.
Oh no!
Like, what?
Were you like hitting on a girl?
No. We were just talking. You know.
You know.
Why would you say like, well, I'm not allowed to hit on somebody?
No, but I mean, like, you say you know a lot, like I know, but I don't. So you were just talking to a girl. Continue.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
Continue.
Okay. So she was telling me, you know, and of course, because we, you know, you start talking about reselling, you know, because you have to wait online, you know, when they do the bin rotation. I know they do it a little bit different on the West Coast. I heard that. But you have to wait behind like a yellow tape, and then that's when before they you know, take all the blankets off of the bins, and everybody runs to the bins. But everybody has to stand, like, you know how like cattle are like herded into like those little stockades. They you know, herd all the people into like this roped off area. You know what I mean? Before everybody can rush to, but so you end up talking to the people next to you because everybody wants to get a good. They're jockeying for position, and
they're racing to the bins.
Yeah, so the girl next to me, we were talking. This girl, she's a nice girl. She watches your video. She knows you, Nicole. No, I mean, you know, not personally, but we were just talking about YouTube. And she's like, "Oh, I watch Nicole in the States videos." I was like, "Okay," you know, so because I was just asking her whatever, and so. She was talking about. She's like, "Oh, I have a makeup line now." I'm like, "A makeup line? What are you talking about? You got a makeup line?" So she's like, yeah, she knows where the places to go, like where they make the makeup for like big companies. She's like the suppliers for them. She's like, you can give them your formula of what you want, and they can make up their own makeup for you. This way, you can then just put your name on it, and then like private label,
That's
like
what
you just
all
make
these
up your own
companies
shit.
do when they outsource to other countries. They find, like, they go to Tian Shan, they find the Tian Shan hat company. They say, this is how we want it made. This is the fabric that we made. They go find the fabric or the company. They, like Nike makes very little. They actually make some stuff in the United States, but still today, but very, 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 very little. And I don't know where that stuff is made. It's got to be made in other. I mean, as far as I know, Nike started selling Onitsuka Tigers branded as Nikes.
What?
Yeah. Then they decided they needed their like own shoe because they started this company called Blue Ribbon Sports or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where. And then Bill Bowerman kind of invented that whole waffle shoe thing. I won't talk about the weird connection between Rajneeshis and Bowerman.
Oh yeah. That guy, your boy.
Bill Bowerman.
Your
boy, Bill Bowerman, the Rajneeshis, the fact that the Heaven's Gate people were wearing Nikes. It was very prominent. Oh,
it's a conspiracy.
Now, Heaven's Gate was California, right? Wasn't that Southern California?
No idea. They were weird, though. There's still some of them out there. It was the tea and the dough. That was who they believed in. There's these alien gods called Tea and Dough, right? And they had this spaceship that was hiding behind the Hale-Bopp comet, and you had to like kill yourself so that you could exit your body and enter the spacecraft. Or maybe they were just pissed, and that was a funny story, and they just wanted to die. I don't know.
Who knows?
It's hard for me to believe that people believe that type of bullshit, but I guess they do. Oh, man.
Yeah, Jones. You know what? I knew a guy.
Yeah, but Jones.
Well, you obviously know about Jonestown.
That wasn't voluntary. He basically they poisoned all those people.
Yeah, in Jonestown.
That's very upsetting.
What?
And
Jonestown is very upsetting.
Absolutely, it's fucking terrifying.
Oh, Jonestown is so upsetting to me. I just listened to this podcast. It was like 6 or 7 episodes long about it, and like it has old death tape.
And they play the tapes, and it's rough, man. It's really rough.
Yeah, dude.
It's one of the ones I have a hard time like getting through.
Oh,
yeah, dude, it is brutal. It's like what the.
So one of my good friends, one of my first employers was from Guyana.
Oh, really?
And
That's what it was.
And he used to tell me that like his father knew guys that they made all this money. They went to Jonestown after the people they did the Kool-Aid. They went and they stole all their jewelry and all their everything and all their money and everything, and they literally went in there and raided the whole place. It's messed up, man. Because all their shit was all right there. Boom. They just left it. I mean,
it's not like Guyana's the richest country in the world, and all of a sudden there's a bunch of swag. Like, people are going to go take it.
Right.
Oh, big time poor.
Yeah.
Because I used to work at an auto body repair. And, that's why a lot of, he's from, like I said, he's from Guyana. A lot of guys are good at auto body repair because, when you're from certain countries, when they don't have the parts to fix things, you have to learn how to fix stuff without the parts.
Yeah, fabricate the parts.
Yeah, so he's able to.
You're able to what?
Guyana.
What? I feel like I'm on another planet right now.
Rob's planet.
Planet Rob.
Long Island.
That's not a planet.
It's kind of its own planet.
I feel like we're from different. Yeah, I feel like we're so culturally different. Like, I feel like if I went to Rob's neighborhood, I'd feel like I was in a different country.
Yeah, well, we're on an island. It's separated from the rest of the country.
The rest of the Earth?
Country.
They just put like they put $400 shirts under bridges and shit.
Yeah. I can't
I
believe
just
that shirt sold for $280. I'm flummoxed.
You're flummoxed.
I love hearing Rob say how he waited online for something because that is something only New York and New Jersey people say.
Waited online?
And I get called out for it all the time. People are like, what are you even saying? Like, I'm waiting online at the DMV, right?
So how else would you say it?
It's supposed to be you're waiting in line.
Yep.
I say it
like
too.
on the
I say it too. And I didn't know it was wrong until I moved to California. And people are like,
know it's wrong.
It's technically incorrect way of speaking.
It's improper English.
I say it too, and I still wind up saying it because I just grew up saying it. But my ex-husband was like, "What are you talking about? You waited online, like on the computer?" And I was like, "No." I'm like, "How else are you supposed to say it?"
You're on the line. You're not in it. You're on it.
In the line.
You're in a line of people.
You're in a line.
Yeah, but the line is on the ground. You're on the line.
There is no, unless there's a physical line that you're standing on, you're wrong.
Oh God.
I still say it.
Thank you, Kayla.
She's
I'm
saying
just
you're
saying
wrong.
it reminds me of home. That's all. It's like talking to my mother.
See, I have some value. I'm adding value to the conversation.
my mother,
Colin, you add so much value. Don't let these guys tell you don't have value.
Thank you, Nicole.
Oh, he knows we're busting balls.
Actually, you know what? When I was at Value Village or Savers, one of the days, I was thinking of Nicole. You know why?
Why?
It's a funny story.
Uh-oh.
So, Nicole, you made a video the other day about Value Village, about going through the clothing racks, right? And I thought it's the same exact thing that I've been, the way you kind of discovered after a while, any thrift store, how places put their merchandise out, okay, out on the racks. So, just like you'd mentioned, is in the beginning is the good stuff, the new fresh merchandise.
Yes.
Is the stuff in the front, and then so as you're describing it, you say in the front is the good merchandise, the good. Then in the middle is the filler, okay, that's been out there for a while, and at the end it's good again because they put the stuff 50%, right?
Yes, that's how Value Village sorts their stuff.
So that I'm just thinking about it because I thought the same way, and then you were describing it in the video I was watching, and then I'm like, wait a second, you just described the racks at Value Village like sex, and I'm laughing to myself. I'm like, what kind of analogy is that? Like, oh, it's good in the beginning, the middle is filler, and at the end it's good. I'm like, what the hell kind of analogy?
What? No, that wasn't.
I'm laughing. I'm sitting there. I'm going through the rack, and I'm like, what the hell kind of analogy did you come up with?
No, you came up with that analogy.
You came up with that.
No, you did, not me.
Kayla, I think
what?
you're right.
You're the one that asked for his number.
Why is Corey sharing his screen and it's
Kayla? I think you were right. I think you were right. Remember when you said, "Hey, I gotta look out for you"?
Oh, you guys are too much.
I'm just kidding. No, why would you think it was like describing sex?
I think
because
sex. I think
I don't have to describe it to you. You know, I mean, you.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
that's how
where the middle sucks.
He just gives up in the middle.
You need to have sex with different people.
You need to have better sex.
I have sex with different people. I only have sex with different people.
Oh my god!
No, I can't. This conversation is done.
Corey, where's your button at?
No, I don't. This is entertaining. Okay, so you are having a bad sex life. I'm sorry to put it to you. But if sex is boring for you in the middle, then there's a bigger issue that we need to solve. Why is it boring in the middle? That's also the fun part.
Well, the middle is just like, all right, in the middle, and then at the end, it's good.
Nope, not for me.
Well, but for a man is different. For a man, the middle Don't.
Right,
Oh yeah, he's got to say, "Oh, it's great, honey."
Wait,
Okay,
hold on.
Brian, you're a man. Go ahead.
I'm gonna ask my husband here.
Oh God.
Hey, Mike.
No.
Is the middle okay? So if you were to split sex into 3 parts, right? The beginning, the middle, and the end. Is the middle the boring part?
What the hell is boring?
Oh no, he's just no.
He wasn't even listening to the conversation, Carl, and he has no idea what you're referencing.
Okay, Brian, what do you think? What's your opinion here? You can tell us honestly. It's fine.
I don't have an opinion.
Virgin?
Is there a boring part? Like, if you were to, is there a boring part of sex? Is there a part that you're like, no? Okay.
Not unless the person is boring. Has nothing to do with what part of sex it is.
I mean, yeah, it's all about energy, right?
Oh,
so I mean, if the person's a starfish, then none of it is good.
So he was basically saying, comparing something to, like sex, when the middle, when you're like, no, blah, 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 blah.
So the beginning is fun, the middle is boring, and then the end is fun again. And all of us were like, no, all of it is fun.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Like, you're doing it wrong if the middle's boring.
You're not gonna say the end is the best. The end is not the best. I don't know any guy in the world who would never say the end is not the best.
You can't just you can't separate it like that.
It's a journey, man.
You can't get to the end without the rest of it.
Guy. Oh,
it's a journey.
Give me a guy who's not
work your way up to it.
Sit next to a woman, please. Do me a favor.
So, and what woman are you sitting next to, Rob?
So I need some honesty over here. I just thought it was funny. It was your analogy, Nicole, not mine.
No, it wasn't. Take it back.
What? You said nothing else in that entire
you hit the nail. No, but Nicole, you hit the nail on the head. Because when you go through those racks
tags at Value Village, her comment had nothing to do about sex.
But exactly when you go through, especially if you go to the same store a lot, you hit you see those new tags, you say, oh wow, I just picked up a couple of Brioni shirts, boom, boom, boom. And then it's like a couple of the other same crap that was just there 4 days ago or whatever. You're right? And
it's a great analogy for Value Village. And for the way that they price things.
Wait, are you trying to have sex at Value Village, Rob? Is that what you're trying to do here?
No, I never had sex in a thrift store. And I don't hit on women at the thrift store.
He doesn't shit where he eats.
I don't.
Well, that's good.
Because especially when you go to because when you go, you're about business, especially the Goodwill bins, you got to make, you got to fight, you got to scratch, and you know how it is. I don't have to explain it to you guys. When you're at those places, you have to keep your eyes open and you have to, grab whatever merchandise you can grab. When those fresh racks come out, right? Kayla, don't you hit those racks when they come out? Don't you run to those racks?
Oh yeah, of course. I'm also not looking for love at Value Village, but I'm
always looking for racks at Value Village though.
Yeah, I like the big racks.
I feel like we've lost the plot somewhere. Long ago.
Left us. Corey abandoned us because he can't even deal with this.
Corey's like, fuck all of this forever.
No, that's actually, out of all the thrift stores, that's my favorite one. Is the Savers.
Because you can
No, but I like because the way they put that, good, whatchamacallit, Salvation Army, the stuff just seems like it's just thrown in. If you go back a day or so later, 2 days later, you can tell where the new merchandise is, right, Nicole? Don't you think so?
They do sort their things very well, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I like how Value Village sorts their tags. When I go to Goodwill by me, the tags are like all thrown all over the place. And so if you want to find what's on sale, you have to go through like every single item.
That's exactly the point I'm trying to make. That's all I wanted to say.
That point I agree with.
Thank you.
But the sexual point is where you lost me. But that's all. He brought you a book, Rob.
You should
Was
get
that the Kama Sutra?
No, Guide to Getting It On.
We have a vast
I don't
library.
need that. I know what I'm doing.
Can you not bring anything else in here, please? No. We're good.
I don't, Rob. I'm starting to doubt you know what you're doing.
You doubt that I know what?
You said you know what you're doing, but
Yeah, I know where to put it.
Analogy.
But it's okay.
I know what I'm doing.
Well, it's midnight. I think I know what I'm doing.
No.
Me too. Hey, I'll see you in the morning, Brian.
Yes.
And I will see you in the evening.
Yes.
Yes.
In the afternoon.
Hey,
I'll
Corey's
see
still
you
here.
in the
He's back.
Yeah, my stomach kind of hurts.
He didn't want to participate in the thrift store / sexual opinion.
Oh God, what happened?
Oh God, you missed it.
Yeah, I did. No, I was in the bathroom. My stomach hurts.
I mean, the short of it is basically Nicole said at Value Village, they split up the tags. And so like the newest tags are the best. And then you like go through and there's like some older tags and those aren't so great. It's kind of like, yeah, whatever. Then you get to the last tags and those are the ones that are on sale. So they're good again, And Krillin said, yeah, it's like sex. The beginning is really good. And then the middle, you're just like, yeah, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And then the end is good again. And we're all like, I think you're doing sex wrong.
Yeah.
And Mike was like, no, it's all pretty good. And he's like, yeah, you're just saying that because you got a woman there. Like, no, I think that the point is that all of it's supposed to be pretty good. He's like, no, but the middle where you're just like, blah, 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 blah. You just want to like get to the end.
That's the thing, though.
And he doesn't have a girlfriend.
Well, I don't either, but I just don't think that like that.
Well, you're not espousing that, though. You're not espousing his opinion.
No,
it's midnight. Everybody's going to bed.
Yeah, I'm leaving. All right, thanks, guys. Everybody in the chat, thanks for.
You need some books.
See you, Mike.
Good night.
See you, Brian.
Hi.
See you, everybody. I guess I'll stop this broadcast. I have a little bit of a belly. Probably the shirt. Everyone go shopping in kimonos. See you later.